Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to our final edition of Weller Does Delmarva for 2023. I can't believe it. What show number is this to just stir the pot? 538 times. 538 times, everybody. We've done this show. We've never, ever, ever, ever missed a show. I've missed a few, but the show is always going on. So we're sitting in the Milford Diner, and you're invited. So wherever you are, if you want to come to the Milford Diner, it's wide open. There's plenty of seats, and the food is great. I had some bacon and scrambled eggs, and man, that bacon was good today. And if my dentist is listening, I did not chew on the right side today. Okay? Oh my gosh, I had a root canal yesterday. So
you don't want to have it done again?
Not really.
Okay.
But I've been there 4 times. 2 times were not successful. 2 times were.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I'm kind of happy. Oh, I forgot. We're taking pictures here. We've got Linda Bosco here. Linda is here.
So you're happy with a 50% success rate. That's good to know.
That's right. Yes. So
that's good to know.
Anyway, I had a root canal. Everything went good. I'm a happy customer.
I was going to mention TV Delmarva Channel 14, and I was going to mention
put a sign
Fine
here.
Day Radio 102.3.
Don't mention any,
but I'm not allowed to mention those today.
Right.
So I see
well, in other words, we're not supposed to mention other TV or radio stations on our TV or radio stations. So.
Oh, really?
And it matters more to some than others. So.
Okay, gotcha.
We're trying to keep everybody happy.
Trying to keep them happy, yes.
Yeah, we're going to do it for the rest of the year. We're going to keep everybody happy for the rest of the year.
We could have a problem with that.
Right, we could.
I mean, there's a lot of time left.
I know.
Hey, I wanted to show you this.
Okay, this is the item.
This is an important piece right here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So that, you know what
2
it is?
wires screw into it.
Yes.
See,
yes,
you didn't
you're
think
right.
I knew that stuff.
What connector is this?
I think it has to do with the antenna.
It is.
Really?
But it's a 7/16 DIN connector.
Oh, it's
and
not
you're
the
looking
8
at
DIN.
it, you're like,
Let me
that
see
is
that
not
thing.
7/16 of an inch. And it's not.
Really?
But that's what they call it.
Maybe it takes a 7/16 wrench.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. That looks like an inch and a 16th
Is there
wrench.
such a thing as a
7/8
7/16?
anyway.
All right, so this is for hooking 2 wires together that go to the antenna.
Yeah, so it's for
500 feet in the air.
I had to replace the lightning suppressor.
Oh.
It went bad, so it caused a
How
problem.
high up was it?
About this high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. You could stand on the chair and reach it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually right out.
You
of the
stood on the
transmitter.
ground. I'd have to stand on a chair.
Right.
All right. This is down at Seaford.
Yeah,
TV
for the
Delmarva's.
TV. Yes, this is for the TV.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And so, it's just one thing. So if your
much
signal
was that?
goes out for, how much is that? $100.
Okay.
Yeah, this is cheap. Lightning suppressor is a little more. This is just an adapter.
Okay.
For lightning suppressor.
I learned how expensive all these wires are when we bought the radio
Yes,
station. And
they are.
Our insurance company wanted to know, what do we want insured? And I'm like, that wire. And they're like, because I said it's $10,000, for the wire to go up there and down and everything else. So, we learned to insure everything. And then we learned we're in a flood zone.
And
3 blocks from the ocean.
And the tower company would like their building that our equipment's in to be insured in case our equipment burns their building down.
They had so many questions, and we don't even own the building. In other words, how old is the roof? When was the plumbing last inspected?
Right, HV.
There
Where's
is no
your
plumbing.
HVAC?
Right.
But anyway, so yes, that is it's a prime location over there in Wildwood, though.
Oh, we're trying to end up with the building, folks.
3
Just
blocks
so
from
you
the
know.
beach. 3 blocks from the boardwalk.
Yes, 2-story building. I could see us having a little apartment there.
Yes.
And scooting away for the weekend.
Yep, that would be nice.
I also could see the same building having a nice electronic sign, maybe 2 of them on it. One on this wall, one on this wall.
Yeah. If you look through Wildwood, you
There
don't
is
see
no
any
electronic
other electronic signs.
I don't know why that is.
Because I think they're trying to keep it.
Somebody needs to break that mold, folks. Somebody needs to be the first person with an electronic sign in Wildwood.
Hey, Fine Day 102.3. Thank you to our listeners on Fine Day 102.3.
You know
Thank
what?
you to the TV Delmarva watchers, viewers.
I've been reminiscing how we bought this radio station and how it's been 3 or 4 months now, and how all these people signed up. You know what I mean? Our friends and family, and it was just so humbling. In other words, they all signed up, and we're trying to give you all we can give you, and now we got people reaching out to us saying, what are your advertising rates and packages and stuff like that. So we're kind of excited. We're excited. So if you're out there and you're watching on TV or listening or Facebook or wherever, And I just want to let you know there's plenty of advertising available in the TV Delmarva, 302 billboards, and Fine Day Radio camp.
Right. And
Hey,
I'm
Tracy,
going to mention
make sure
something
she
else in
started
our
the
next
screen.
segment too. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to mention something.
He's letting us know. By golly, don't get in trouble.
Get it together.
Get it together, guys.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
I'll be
Did
back.
she? I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay. She's about to. All right. So, all right, Denise. I'm just messing with you. All right. I want to talk about my chiropractor first, and then we're going to have. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all audiences. We're on a couple radio stations. We're on TV Delmarva. We're on a half a dozen Facebook pages, and we're on YouTube. So, and we're sitting right inside Milford, Delaware's Milford Diner. It looks like a nice day out, and I just want to brag on my chiropractor real quick. You know, a lot of people go to the chiropractor, and there's nothing like having one you really get along with. So I like Dr. T and Dr. Bud. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. So this is a sponsor segment, everybody. So I want to let you know that if you need a chiropractor, if one of your New Year's resolutions is to go to a chiropractor, I highly recommend Peninsula Chiropractic. They accept most insurances. On top of that, they'll let you cash pay if you want to. They're very accommodating. They're very friendly. And they'll do their best to help you out. And if they can help you, they'll steer you in the direction you might need to go to find the relief you need. So if you need a chiropractor, check out PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, Peninsula Chiropractic Center on the Facebook, or call them on the telly, 302-629-4344, 629-4344. And during the show today, we're going to have some open air time to where we're going to let people call in and tell us what their New Year's resolution is. But in the meantime, I'm going to talk to Bill Anderson, owner-operator, along with Heather, of DryZone and Hello Garage. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to take a picture first, Bill. Smile pretty. This is our last picture this year together.
This is our last picture this year.
Right. So, anyway, how are you?
Good.
Good. Did you have a good Christmas?
We did. It was very quiet. I was very happy.
Did you go away or stay home?
Nope, stayed home.
Stayed home. And anything really stick with you that you got for Christmas that you want to share with everybody?
No, it was, like I said, it was the first year, like, my daughter went, there, and my dad went to my brother's, and
So it was just you two.
It was just Heather and I, and we were
Really?
We literally sat on the couch, and we had made a small dinner, and
That was it.
we did nothing but watch TV and just kind of
Really?
relax. Well, we watched golf, so I should say TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a day like that.
It's normally we're like on the go.
Go,
So
go, go. Yep. Well, good. So anyway, what is on your agenda for the new year? Anything new?
So we're growing.
Growing.
There's an old saying that says, you're either busy or growing.
That's true.
And so we've learned over the last several months that we're just growing. So we
Growing.
do need
Well,
some help
good.
this year. So
Wow.
so we're very happy.
Well, I do like that you're always looking to add people to your team anyway, but you've got some plans this year where you purposely need more people.
Exactly, we do.
Okay. Because you've always shared with me, when I find a good employee, I'm just going to hire them anyway. In other words, just make a room for them.
Sometimes you just gotta hire the person and wait till the job opens up.
Right, and then go from there. So, business, how is a year in review? How has it been at DryZone?
So DryZone actually had a really good year. So
Okay.
we set some records,
Oh,
personal
good.
records that we had wanted.
Okay.
We have more employees than we've ever had.
Okay,
We've helped more homeowners than we ever did.
okay.
And
It's been a good year, sounds like.
it really was, and we watched a lot of folks go out and buy their own first homes. And
That was neat.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. Now, you took all your employees. You always kind of have this wow effect. You really like to do a good thing for your people, in other
Right.
words. And I've always watched this, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that someday. So you've took them to Florida on trips, and you take your employees and their families and everybody, but this year you went to the Great Wolf Lodge.
we did, yeah. So it's it's a thing we call Disappear. So we used to
Okay.
just do like Christmas parties and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun. But you go somewhere and you get a piece of chicken and there's a band and
Right.
there's some events or whatever. And the first year we said, man, for the same price we could just go on a cruise, and that's what we did.
That's right. You
And,
took everybody on a cruise.
yeah. And we've just kind of, like I said, we call it Disappear. And
Okay.
we actually let the employees pick
Oh,
where
really?
they wanted to go this year.
Okay.
Normally, Heather and I, we get to go out and scout it, and it's fun because you get to go all these places and look.
Okay, so the employees suggest places.
They suggested this year. They suggested Great Wolf Lodge.
Really?
So,
Because this is brand new. Where
it's the
Elkton?
brand. It's in
or-
Elkton, yeah.
Elkton, Maryland. Okay. Did it look brand new?
It did. It was. I'd been to the one in Williamsburg.
Okay.
And it's it was definitely older, and this was probably 10 years since
Okay.
Grace was like 12, I think, when we went.
Okay, wow.
So it's been a while. But
So
no, it
y'all
was very
went,
nice.
you took a whole
Yeah.
bunch of people, 20, 30 people?
With all their families. I forget how many actually ended up were there.
Wow.
But,
Very nice.
there was a lot of people at lunch. I know that. So.
Oh, really? But everybody had a good time, from what I understand.
Everybody did. Yeah, it was.
And it might be a break that a lot of people don't take.
You know,
In
I
other
tell
words-
you, it was nice because it was nice and hot and humid in there, and it was a cold
Okay,
weekend. And it was a
okay.
really kind of just rainy kind of night.
Okay.
The first night we got there, and it was really nice sitting inside the pool area. It was just humid as can be, and
Really?
it was nice and warm. And then we had cabanas all set up in there for our
Okay.
employees, and
And it's a chance for everybody to get together, wives, children,
Right.
kids, everybody. And
Yep.
have a good time.
it was a lot of fun.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you do it. So DryZone has been around how long now?
We're going into our 18th year, so
Isn't that
February
something?
2nd will be 18 years.
Wow, good job. Do you remember when it started?
I do. I remember the day. That's why it was
Oh,
actually
really?
2:04 in the afternoon. Just
No kidding.
It's one of those things you remember, just like like the birth of your kids and all that. It was when I went and got our EIN number in Dover at the
Really?
IRS. Yeah.
So
I
was
said that
it your
our official-
idea or Heather's idea? Like, whose idea was this?
So it was kind of weird because I was kind of doing some of this stuff on the side.
Okay.
And Heather and I had a business, and her mom and dad had a business.
Okay.
And we, it was just one of those weird things that
Said,
it was
"Let's
like,
do
hey,
this."
let's kind of do it together. And
So when it started, it was mainly crawl space encapsulation?
it was only crawl space encapsulation.
Only.
yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. And then you've grown into foundation work now. And what are them things you screw down in the ground? Helicoils?
Helical piers, yeah.
Helical piers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, foundational issues, concrete, if somebody has a sidewalk or a slab of concrete, you had shared with us that you literally lifted part of Route 1.
Yeah,
In
that was
other words,
scary.
that was scary. Sounds like it would be. Because anything can go wrong when you're lifting concrete.
As cars are going 60, tractor trailers,
Right.
I should say. The cars were okay. The tractor trailers, it was kind of weird.
They
when
do
you're
more
standing.
damage.
They do, It's
Yeah, wow.
you feel like a bug on a windshield out there. So
Right.
Anybody who's like working on the roads, I have a huge respect for it.
I agree. So you can level concrete, raise concrete, level concrete, poly level. Then you do foundation work.
Correct.
Crawl space encapsulation. And then even
Basement
like
waterproofing.
basement waterproofing, right? In other words, and just everything you do, you seem to have, what you're doing. Like I've met people that your people came out, did an evaluation. I don't know if you call it an inspection, evaluation,
Inspection, yeah.
an inspection. But then they shared so much information. And some of the people that I interface with, they're shopping it around. In other words, and they're like, well, this other company didn't give us that much. They gave us a price,
Right.
but not all this information. And I said, because they're probably going to figure it out as they do it.
Yeah,
And-
and, we're very proud of our products, and
Right.
we're very proud of our knowledge. So we believe that a happy, knowledgeable homeowner makes a very happy, knowledgeable decision.
Yes.
And
And you like people being involved in this.
I do. Yeah, I
So
want
when it's
homeowners
done,
to
they can
understand.
explain it.
100%, yeah.
Right.
It's crazy. Like we get stuff done at our house, and like there was some projects I had, and I'm like, I don't care, just get it done. I just Heather wants to get this project done. Let's just get it done.
Right.
And then when I'm like, when it's all said and done, it's like, well, how do you maintain it? What do you do?
Right.
And the people are gone at that point. So then it's like, oh, what do you do?
Right.
So
Right,
I
that's a good
really
point.
like the idea of education.
Right, engaging the customer. Now, can we talk about Hello Garage for just a minute? Okay, Hello Garage, I describe it more as, a lot of people are using their garage for many things. And, it started out, it was just going to be the car. Now it's the car plus everything.
Right.
And the vacuum system. I've looked it up now. I looked at it and stuff
Grace
like
says
that.
she loved the vacuum
Right.
system.
In other words, so in a garage, because you think about it, you get there and you want to vacuum your car out, or in Denise's case, she's always doing woodworking and stuff like that. But you don't, even though a vacuum is no big deal to break out, you just don't feel like getting the vacuum out.
Well,
And-
it's funny because we were last weekend. Heather and I, we were going to take her car, and her car sits in the garage. But
Okay.
we put the seats down to put the golf clubs in because it was actually Christmas Eve,
Okay.
and our course was closed. So we went to go throw our clubs in the car, and she had like some stuff in there, so it was dirty.
Okay.
So it took like 3 seconds to hurry up and pull out the hose, and it's like a 40-foot hose, and you just vacuum it up real quick. You cover the end of it, and it sucks the hose right back up into it.
Right. So the hose is 40 foot long. So if it's over here against the wall, you just grab it with your hand. And
No,
just...
it's actually it's self-encased, so the actual
Oh,
you don't even see
okay,
it. You just
okay.
see the end of it that you pull out of this pipe, basically.
Okay.
And-
then you pull it where you need it.
Yep.
And then when you're done, you just hold your hand over the end of it, and it sucks it right back to where it goes.
Exactly, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Will it knock you off your feet? It's sucking so hard? Or?
I hope not. But,
Okay. Anyway.
But it'll clean a car really well. So.
Right. So that is one of the neatest things. And then the floor. Say the word.
Polyaspartic.
I don't know what is wrong with me that I can't say that. I can say IRS, but I can't say polysparmatic or whatever. But you did the floor in the showroom at Bridgeville, years ago, and that's really been neat. And so people are getting their garage floor, but I always get asked this question: what do you do if there's oil stains already on the concrete?
So we're already grinding the concrete, so we're basically grinding that off anyway.
Okay.
Because we have to grind open the
And then you
top
seal
layer.
it, don't you?
Well, the polyaspartic actually seals it, so it's a very small molecule, and it soaks down into the concrete.
Okay.
So it actually almost becomes part of the concrete.
Right.
So.
It's very durable. You can turn your tires. It's not going to twist or anything like that. In other words, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. So if somebody wanted to come to work for you, what do you want them to do?
So we have, obviously we have sales positions open, our
Okay.
inspectors. We have a management position open.
Oh, okay.
So either sales or marketing
Management,
experience.
okay.
Management experience, right.
Okay.
We have some, we call it appointment center.
Okay.
So, it's crazy the amount of phone calls. Like, I think we had set like 31 phone calls in one day when it rained real hard.
Really?
A week or so ago. Yeah, it was crazy. So
That's a lot of phone calls.
and that's just one day of a heavy rain.
Right.
Forget about all the maintenances we do, because you have
Right.
like over 10,000 homes
Right.
all across Delmarva.
Right.
And so, all of those folks need to be maintained and all that good stuff. So, our phones are constantly
It's a busy
ringing.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. I go by a lot and I see all the cars out, and I'm like, man, they have grown.
Yeah.
You really have. So, do people apply online?
You can apply
Send your
online.
resume in.
Big thing, just send it to Bill at DryZone.com.
Bill.
And then I'll get it to
Bill at
anybody else
DryZone.com.
that needs to
Okay.
get them. But yeah, I tend to be the funnel for a lot
Really?
of that stuff. And I'll give it to this leader or that leader.
Okay. All right. So, if they have any questions, if they want some of your services, they just call you on the phone, schedule an appointment.
Yeah.
You guys are not open on Saturdays, right?
We are not open on Saturdays or Sundays.
Okay.
now.
And probably closed Monday for New Year's Day.
We are.
Right. Back at it Tuesday?
Back at it Tuesday.
Okay. 684-5034?
684-5034.
302. That gets you in the hood.
That helps, yeah.
Yeah. 302 is a good start. 684-5034. I want to personally thank you for allowing me to advertise for you. I remember when we started this show, you were like, yes. I remember we did it at the barn.
Well, there was only like one cell phone and I think a monitor when you started.
Oh,
This
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is all pretty impressive.
And remember the
That's-
internet issues and
Uh-huh.
everything, and just the things we've worked through. But not only that, in other words, I've been your landlord there with that building for over 9 years, and I just want to thank you and Heather and everybody involved for being such a good tenant. It changed my life. You renting that building was a game changer for the Weller family.
awesome.
So I sincerely appreciate
appreciate
that.
it too.
So, anything else we need to say?
No, I think you said it all.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Do you eat donuts?
I do not.
Oh, does
I'm
Heather?
actually losing a lot
Does
of weight
anybody?
right now. Very happy.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll leave the donuts alone then.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. I'll see you, Bill. Happy New
Thank
Year,
you,
my
folks.
friend.
Happy
Take
New
care.
Year.
All right, everybody. There he goes. Bill Anderson, DryZone, Hello Garage, looking for a career change. Check him out. Look him up. Get up with him. All right. Now, what else is going on? The people are coming. People are going. How you doing today? Hi. So we got different people going to be on the show, and going to have a word with Denise sometime also. You want to talk now, Denise, or you want to wait till after 7:30? Well, let's go ahead and get started now. Maybe I'll have you on twice. Who knows? She's thinking, oh, great. I wasn't planning on that. Her agent did not say she'd have to talk twice. So this is Denise. We're going to take a picture real quick for Linda. And we are honored that Linda Bosco has come out of her cave. And joined us. Linda had hip
I
replacement.
know. We missed her so much.
And she's actually, the new hip, the pictures are so much better. They're making a world of difference. So, all right.
Oh, gosh.
So, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
What do you think of everything?
I think it's all good. I think you're starting out the new year.
We're
Good.
excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Got
So,
a lot of things going on.
all right. So, you already have some New Year's Day plans.
Yes. Actually, I
Okay.
have already filled New Year's
Right.
Day.
We got up this morning at 4 o'clock to discuss many things.
Yeah.
And Denise was going to do one thing on Monday, but now she's got something else she's going to do.
Right.
You're going to go for a 4-mile walk.
Right, but I'm going to try to do both things.
Okay. Going to go to Wilson's auction.
Yeah, there's a couple
Okay.
of things I really want.
Dave
I don't-
is dependent
I
on
don't
you.
want to say because everybody will run there.
Bid against you.
Yeah, they'll bid against me. So it's
Okay.
going to be a surprise if I get it.
All
And
right.
it's not brown.
And it's not brown. Okay. So, what are you doing New Year's Day?
New Year's Day, I was possibly going to go to Wilson's auction.
Okay.
And then we, Tracy and and Joseph, her son, are going to go up to Wilmington and walk a trail. We like every year on the 1st, the state parks have like a first day hike.
Okay.
And it's all the state parks are open and it's just to get you going the first of the year, everybody get back exercising and stuff.
Get moving.
So we're going to a park that we've never been to. It's Blue Ball Run.
Okay.
Up in Wilmington. Might be like an alpaca.
Okay.
Not alpaca. I think that's it. There's a park up there that's
Really?
something like that. Anyway,
Okay.
it's up there. So we're going to that. And it's
Okay.
a 4-mile one. Not a big deal. We can do that.
What are you doing New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, we're not doing anything.
So,
I
we're
don't
not
think.
having a party.
I know.
Have you
right
told
now-
everybody?
Well, right now we're so exhausted and
We are.
sick, we don't want to think of a party. But
Right.
come New Year's Eve, yeah,
Right.
we may change our mind. We may say, "Wow, we feel good. Let's do it." So
You know what I
don't
feel
know.
like doing New Year's Eve?
No, tell me.
I haven't done it in years.
I know what it is. It's a ride along.
Yeah, I want to throw it out there. If there's anybody listening,
Oh my.
anybody listening,
Does anybody want to take my husband?
does anybody
on
want
a
to take me
ride?
for New Year's Eve on a ride along? Maybe we'll get some double sevens and go from there.
What's 777?
Drunk drivers,
Oh.
impaired drivers.
Do you get many of those?
Ooh, we used to get them,
Really?
especially 1, 2 in the morning
Yeah.
when
You
the
gotta-
bars close and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I want to encourage everybody that's listening, if you do go out and celebrate, have a good time, but do not, please do not drink and drive. So many people that do drink and drive and cause an accident, they hardly ever get hurt.
Yeah.
But the families, the trail of hurt they leave behind, you
Right.
know, so,
So what do you have to take them to the hospital once you arrest them or whatever? What do you
well,
do
it all
with them?
depends if they're hurt or not hurt. I mean, no
Well,
matter
let's say
what.
you're just pulling somebody over.
Okay, and they've been drinking.
Right.
Okay, so in other words, you have to have a probable cause. Okay,
Okay,
in other words,
right.
something. Okay, some reason to pull them over, and then you pull them over, and then you can either possibly smell alcohol.
Okay.
In other words, then you have to have probable cause. Then you can do some tests right there along the road where they walk heel to toe and
Yeah.
do a few things. In other words, or they can refuse the test. In other words, in other words. So and then at some point you take them back to the troop. And at some point, they blow on a breathalyzer. And then that is when all types of things are revealed.
Okay, so you take
Okay.
them back to the troop, not the hospital.
No. Hospital is a whole different scenario. That would be
Okay.
if you're drawing blood or something like that. So I'm up for a ride along, anybody. If anybody would like my company for New Year's Eve,
We used to do
let me
it
know.
every
Oh my
year.
gosh, me and a friend of mine, we did a ride along
You did.
every New Year's Eve together. Yep. And we would get 4 or 5 impaired drinking and driving.
What a thing
driving.
to like, you know?
Well,
I mean,
but
I can think
I
of
think
so
you're
many
doing a good
other
thing
things.
now. I mean, you're getting the people off the road.
That's true.
It
you
does
are.
make a difference because the opposite of that is you get to see the havoc they wreak
Yeah.
when they cause an accident.
know.
In other words, again,
I know.
just please everybody, even if you think you're a good driver when you're drinking,
Be responsible.
be responsible and don't take the chance because it's not you that you're hurting. It's the other families. I mean, in other words, and I mean, I know people personally that have been the result of a drunk driver hitting them. So, but I'm up for
It's
a ride
easy
along.
for us to say we don't drink.
We don't drink, right.
But if they said don't overeat because you can cause
I'd have a
damage,
problem.
we would
right.
have trouble.
I'd have a problem.
Yeah.
Right. In other words, so we all have our vices.
We
You know
sure
what I
do.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't mean anything critically, but I'm up for a ride along. I want to make that real clear. If anybody's interested in having my company for New Year's Eve, I'm open to that.
There's a whole new crew that.
Oh, there is for sure. Yep. So anyway, I've been doing them ride-alongs for 25 years.
I know.
Very interesting. All right. So with that said, we celebrated my daughter's 40th birthday. She had a birthday on the day after Christmas.
But because we were all sick. We had Christmas on her birthday, which was the day.
And we celebrated her birthday last night.
Yes.
So
she's on her way to Disney.
At some point, yes.
Coming up, yeah.
She's going on a run, 4 or 5 day run, right?
Yeah, she has a run every day for 4 days.
Yeah, we're very proud of her.
Yeah.
Very proud of her. So we had a good Christmas. Didn't overdo it. It was good. We have just been running hard.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, and we're all
Run
just a little sick,
out.
you know.
Yeah.
So, and when you got a family the size of ours, you know, 3 children and 5 grandchildren and son-in-laws and so on, you know, it's hard to get away from sickness. So.
I know.
Anyway, what else you got? Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being here today.
Okay.
And I'm excited about next year. I got some goals of my own and things I'm going to do different.
I need to press a reset button.
Right.
I've really gone off the wagon with eating and exercising and just crazy stuff, you know. Too much TV. I feel toxic.
Right. Right. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go first on all those changes.
Okay.
No, I have some changes I'm going to make too.
Yeah,
So
that's exciting.
we might be doing yoga, folks.
Yeah, we might be.
We might just be doing yoga.
That would be a show in itself, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine doing yoga, but everybody has said, Jim, you can do it.
Yeah.
So if I can get through the door, I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you very much for joining me. You look wonderful today.
Thank you. I dressed for
Okay.
New Year's.
You did?
Am I done for the day?
I don't know. You want to leave, don't you?
No, but I can stay. That's when.
No. If you leave, I won't have you back on.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But if you're still here, there's a chance I'll snag you.
Okay.
I got to get a word with Linda sometime here this morning, too.
Yeah, Linda can.
I want to know
take
all
that.
about physical therapy and all that stuff. Ambulance rides.
Oh my goodness. She's
All
been
right.
on a journey, hasn't
She
she?
has.
All
Glad
right.
to see her. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. I want to brag on my insurance agency, L&W. You hear me talk about them all the time. Bill Strickland and everybody that works at L&W are really good to me. And so if you need insurance, whether it's car insurance or homeowners or life insurance or liability insurance, whatever you may need, if you want to deal with somebody that really knows and understands insurance more than just reading the computer screen and quoting quotes, L&W is very involved. They're very involved when you have a claim. They're very involved when they're, walking you through the proper insurance. I've learned a lot about them. Just, I bought another business and part of it's in New Jersey and just what they've had to go through to help get me properly insured there. It's been a great company. So I say thank you to everybody at L&W for working so hard and helping Wellers out that much. But I want to let you know that they're there for you. So if you've got insurance, you want to get a second opinion on what you got, you want to see if they have any other thoughts to share with you, please feel free to give them a call. It's lwinsurance.com on the web, just the letters lwinsurance.com on the web. Very active on Facebook, and been around a long time. So give them a call. It's 302-856-7828. That's 302-856-7828, and it's LW Insurance, L&W Insurance on the Facebook. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. If you don't want to miss anything, switch over to Jim Weller on the Facebook. And the show does not stop. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, to my Fine Day radio audience, I want to say thank you. A year ago, we didn't exist. We're here now, and this is a new radio station, and Colin Walls and I bought it, and we're having a good time with it.
Oh, he just gets so choked up over
over it.
Station.
Got my own little radio station. Yeah. We need a salesperson if you want to help us sell some.
That's what I was going to mention.
What's that?
We have put an ad out, in the Wildwood, Cape May County area for a
salesperson.
Salesperson, whatever you want to call it, ad executive or whatever. And we've gotten some really good resumes.
We have.
And we're just want to kind of collect some more. So if you want to send some resumes, you can go on Indeed and look for the Mighty Voice Broadcasting ad.
On Indeed?
On Indeed, yeah. Or you could send to send your resume to finedayradio@gmail.com. Fine,
F-I-N-E.
dayradio@gmail.com.
Okay. I'm letting you talk while I suck on this.
I was wondering what you were doing over there.
Trying to get my cough down.
Okay.
All right. So we're looking for a salesperson.
We
first
are
and
looking for a
foremost.
salesperson, and we would even like somebody over here in the Delaware, coastal
Yes.
Delaware area as well. But I do want to mention, to our New Jersey audience that if you are looking to get into sales, or if you are already into sales, that would be fantastic. Especially somebody that's already in the radio sales
Yes.
business, then
We're
maybe
wide
you can
open.
teach us some stuff.
Yes, teach us, because we've not owned it. But we interviewed a guy the other day too that might do a talk radio show for us at some point. In other words,
Yeah. Yep.
we're just getting started, folks. We're just getting started. We've got a great audience. People are downloading the app on a regular basis, and we encourage the app. It's
And even
free.
on an irregular basis.
On an irregular or regular basis. The Fine Day Radio, if you got one of those Alexa skills, I think you just say, Alexa, enable Fine Day Radio. And bam, just like that, it's there.
Yep.
Okay? So we're just excited. In other words, it's a new year.
You've set some people's radio.
Is Denise really leaving?
She is. Okay.
We'll see you,
She's had
Elvis.
enough.
Elvis has left the building. Goodbye, Denise. She's like,
She can tolerate no more of you, Jim. She's like, I heard his voice in his sleep all night last
right.
night. I don't.
And then he woke up at 4 and wanted to talk some more. Oh, my gosh. So anyway, it's a new year. A lot of new things happening. Our show, Wednesday show.
Yes. So
Brand new show.
The Jim Weller Live show is
Yep.
moving from Tuesdays and Thursdays to Wednesdays.
Yes.
And so it's going to be all the excitement of 2 days condensed into one.
That's what it's going to be. But it's also not only going to just be on Fine Day Radio now.
That's right.
It's going to be broadcast live on
Right
TV
here.
Delmarva.
Right here on TV Delmarva.
And we're excited about that.
Yep.
And so if you ever want to advertise, I did have a gentleman reach out to me through Facebook and so on. And so
Okay.
I just want to say, if you want to advertise on TV Delmarva, there's lots of opportunities.
Yes.
If you want to advertise on Fine Day Radio, there's lots of opportunities. We have like a price sheet. It's one piece of paper that we
Yep.
send you. So in other words, but there is.
We call it the one sheet.
I do want to mention this special because it ends like today or tomorrow. It ends
Are we
the end of.
ending it?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. We might go a little bit longer, but at the moment,
I think we should end it because
it's too cheap.
It
In
is.
other words,
it's way too cheap.
Right. It's almost embarrassingly cheap. It's $288 a month.
To what other radio stations are
Correct.
getting.
Correct.
It
yeah.
is almost
Right.
embarrassing.
We know of nobody selling ads for less than $10 an ad.
Right.
So in other words, we're selling you 50 ads, 50 radio ads, 50 30-second ads over a 30-day period. Prime time ads. They're not in the middle of the night or overnight. Prime time, 6 in the morning until 8 at night. 6 in the morning
Yeah.
until 8 at night, and $288. And you say, wait a minute. That's not even $10 an ad. That's not even $9 an ad. It's not even $8 an ad. It's not even $7 an ad. It's not even $6 an ad.
Yeah.
It's $5 and change. So I'm going to leave that offer out there over the next day or two.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's the end of the year, and
Yeah, so
I
if
think
you want
needs
it-
to just go away at the end of the
Right,
year.
I do too. So if you want this offer, you want to lock it in, give me a call. It's 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. Call me, text me. If you want to talk about that, let's get on with it because that price will expire the end of the year.
Right.
Okay.
And we need a commitment, but then we can't just tell you about it and then
Right. You just can't give us any money today.
Right.
We can't receive any more money
we
this
can't
year.
receive or spend money. We were told.
Right, our
That was last
bookkeeper has
week, and
locked us down.
And Jim and I went out to lunch to talk about radio
Yeah,
stuff.
and we wanted to put it on the business credit card. And we're like,
And-
daggone it.
The lady said, "Is this on one bill?" And we were like, "Yeah, no, it's
Right.
not."
We had to pay our own lunch.
Yeah.
The business could have bought it, but we can't spend any more money this year, nor can we make any more money this year.
Right.
Okay? We want to keep Jenny happy.
Yes, keep her happy for sure,
Yeah.
Jim.
All right. Anything else going on, Colin? You want to talk about? I see Denny is here.
Denny is here.
Looking
yeah.
good. Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Yeah.
This is our last show of the year. Isn't that amazing?
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Weller Does Delmarva show of the year.
Right.
Yeah. We've got
Right.
lots more shows on Fine Day Radio
Hey,
before the end of the
what's
year.
happening on New Year's Day on TV Delmarva?
New Year's Day on TV Delmarva. It's just regular programming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Yep.
good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so it'll be good. Exactly.
So no irregular programming, all regular programming.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, there's lots of good things to come this year. So if you're a not cozy, even if you're a cozy TV watcher, watch Retro TV. Retro 14.3 TV. If you're a Retro TV watcher, you'll notice there's a few new programs on there. The ones that come to the top of my head is the real McCoys are now on.
Oh, the
Retro
real ones.
2. Yes, not the fake McCoys.
Not the
And
woke McCoys.
Rowan and Martin's Laughing. You remember that show?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. So those are the two off the top of my head. I know
All
there's
right.
plenty more, but
All right.
all right, I'll be back. I'll
Slam
think
the
about it.
sign again or do whatever you did last time. All right. That got us in trouble. Sign's right here. Oh, my goodness. Folks, Jim Weller here. I want to say, Leah Betts, we miss you. So Leah is not here today, and we just want to say Happy New Year to Leah Betts, and we hope you're doing good, and we missed you. So it's that simple, all right? In fact, you know who else ain't here today? Snooky and Pat Vent are not here today. I'm going to send out a search and rescue team for them too. So, but guess who is here today? Lisa Grossman is here today, along with her better half, Steve Grossman. Steve and Lisa Grossman. All right, so anyway, I think Snooky and Pat are probably listening to us. You know what I mean? Pat listens and then explains it all to Snooky, how intelligent Jim is. All right, Bill, we're going to turn that way for a picture. This is a bald-headed convention. Bill, how you doing?
A convention of two. I'm doing great. How are you? You
Good.
look
Happy
good.
New Year.
Yeah, Happy New
Good
Year.
to
How,
see
how was
you.
your Christmas?
Mine was good. How about yours?
Good. Oh, it was fantastic.
Well,
Fantastic.
everybody in my family's had some kind of cold or whatever, and we're all on the mend now, but boy, it's been a challenge.
Well,
so
it's good to hear. It's good to hear.
you and I crossed paths because I saw you out in the road, on the
That's right.
shoulder of the road,
That's right.
holding a sign that says, "You are awesome."
That's correct.
And you inspired me. I was like, who does this? And then we had you on the show.
Yeah.
You remember giving me this?
Of course I do.
I wrote right on the back. It was.
I see it every Saturday morning when I watch the show.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
do, yeah.
So that's been there since 2020.
Yeah, it has.
So what do you want to tell us about? So you're from Harrington, I believe
From
it
Harrington,
was.
that's right.
Okay. And did you grow up in Harrington?
I actually grew up in Dover
Okay. All right.
for most of my life, and then
Made the big move down to Harrington.
moved around a bit. Met the girl of my dreams, and
Oh,
moved
good.
down this area. She was from Felton, and then we ended up in
Harrington.
Had a couple kids together. Ended up in Harrington. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Good job.
Thank you.
So you are awesome. Do you still do it?
I still do it, not as often as I would like.
Okay.
I have some projects I've been working on, creative projects here and there that have kind of pulled me away from it, that take up a bit
Okay.
of my time. But I mean, it's one of my resolutions to get back at it.
To
as
get
much
back
as I
at
used
it.
To.
Wow. Well, good.
Yeah, this coming March will be 5 years that I've been doing
Really?
it. Yeah.
So what inspired the first day you stood out along the road and held a sign that says you are awesome?
Well, I get people who send me stuff on Facebook all the time, friends who
Okay.
send me things, and they sent me a picture of someone doing this exact thing with a sign that says "You are awesome." No idea where they were from, no context of it, and they
Really?
just sent me this picture and they said, "This looks like something that you would do," and I said, "That looks like something I should do." And
Wow.
It just sat in my head for a couple years. I didn't really think about it too much. Every now and then it would come out. And
Was it hard to do it the first time?
very difficult.
To just
Very
stand
difficult.
out there along the road?
I literally took the poster board, put it on the hood of my car, wrote it, and then just stood there for about 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, pump myself up. I'm going to do this. Am I going to get rocks thrown at me? I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it was, it was right over here in front of Big Lots. It's the first time I did it.
Really?
Yeah. And I stood out there and instantly honks, waves, happiness, people pulling over. What are you doing? What is this about? Are you with the church? Are you with, no,
Right.
it's just me doing this right now, sending this message to you directly. That's my message to you right now.
And what's the general response you get?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's
Okay.
fantastic. I count mentally.
Oh, really?
When I'm out there, I do a little count. I call them happies.
Okay.
If I get a wave, if I get a honk, somebody yelling at me.
Okay.
In a good way at least, flashing their lights, and if I'm there for an hour, I get on average between 500 and 600 of those.
Isn't that nice?
And then I have a Facebook page set up I see people leaving comments, things like that.
Okay.
Every now and then somebody will see a friend of a friend of a friend who saw me, and they'll
Right.
post a picture. And they'll post a picture of me that says, hey, look, I saw this guy today. He made my day. Now,
Okay.
if somebody's driving by me 60 miles an hour, they see me
Right.
for 4 or 5 seconds.
That's it.
With that sign.
But the message is still the
I made
same.
their day in 4 or 5 seconds.
Right.
That's how easy it is. Mm-hmm.
And that's how easy it is to ruin somebody's day, too.
That's true.
You know it? In 4 or 5 seconds, somebody can really change somebody's day. But you're doing it in a positive way, and I admire it. I think it's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful, wonderful thing.
Thank you so much.
You almost need to start a school mentoring people how to do this. In other words, I think it's neat. Every time I get around you, I get to thinking, I should be doing this.
You should.
I could just see me doing it.
I got a spare in the car right now. If you
My
wanna go-
dilemma would be I'd be stopping traffic and having conversations with people would be my problem. But
I got to tell you, I walked by your shop there, and there's a real nice big,
up at Bridgeville,
yeah, in Bridgeville, a
Yeah.
nice big concrete triangle right there. Because I'm always looking for new spots.
Okay.
And every time I drive by, going down to Sonic to get hot dogs or whatever, I see that spot. That's a really good spot right
well, help yourself
there.
to
A
it.
lot of room. So
Yeah, maybe I'll join you.
All right.
Maybe I'll join you. So, anyway, what else do you want to talk about? Do you have a project you want to share or no?
Well, I do a lot of creative things, but I don't really discuss them next to
Okay.
this because I never
Okay.
want this to seem like it's an advertisement
okay.
for the other
Okay.
stuff that I do.
Okay.
So I kind of separate those. I'm 2 different people. There's this
Okay,
and then
really?
there's the other,
Okay.
the rest of Bill, over here.
But Bill's creative, it sounds
But
like.
yeah, I do some stuff with the local theater, and I do a lot of painting.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm an author and an artist, and I
Really?
I play music as well. Yeah.
We're going to have to get you on for a different segment then. The Life and Times of Bill Walton.
Maybe we'll see about that.
Okay. You're not related to the Waltons.
As far as I know, I'm not.
Okay.
As far as I know, I'm not.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook page.
It is called You Are Awesome Delaware.
You are awesome, Delaware.
Yeah.
Linda,
And I
you
will
are
put up-
awesome, Linda.
I don't project where I'm going to be ahead of time, but
You just show up.
But I show up, and I'll right before I show up, I'll post a link, and I'll say, "Hey, Harrington, how you doing? Hey, Milford, did
Okay.
you miss me?" And then you'll see the post, and then
Really?
maybe if you're in the neighborhood, you'll look for me while you're out there.
Do you ever have anybody stand with you and do it?
I have had people just come up and talk to me, and
Okay.
I've offered them the sign and say, "Hey, give it a try," and I've never had anybody take it.
Oh,
I had a
I
fellow
met you
watch
in the
me.
parking lot in Milford. You were at McDonald's.
McDonald's, yep, in front of
Yep,
McDonald's.
I remember now. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that's where we met.
I'm gonna get my nerve up and do this one of these days.
But you
Okay.
let me know. I'll be there. to
I
let
could
you borrow my
see.
sign.
I mean, I honestly could see me doing this. You know,
It
so.
is.
And it's got to change the course of your day.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, if you're having a bad day, just go do this for 5 minutes. In other words, well, is there much training to it?
I'm very careful to. I don't want to say training, but I'm very careful to make sure that I'm not distracting traffic.
Oh, okay.
You're like, if
Good
you
point.
watch me
Right.
doing it, you'll see me go following a flow.
Okay.
And that's to make sure that I'm not distracting somebody from going through a red light. or
Right,
something like that.
right. That's a
I'm
good idea.
very, very careful to do that, and I've got kind of a system actually made up for it. After a while, you develop a system for anything. And so,
Really?
yeah, I came up
Okay.
with kind of a
Oh,
system.
pretty cool.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to mention or talk about? Or?
Just this is a difficult time we've been through for quite some time. Even before 2020, and that's why things just general kindness is really important.
It really is.
And we don't see enough of it, no matter how much we have. And we have a definite problem with our suicide rate.
Oh, I know.
It has been increasing.
And this is a time of year that it's.
And this is the time of year for that. And it's very easy for us to say, I'm here for you. If you ever want to talk, I'm here for you. That's simple to say, and that's a wonderful thing to say. But it's too simple to say it. You really need to look to your friends, pay attention to what they're doing, pay attention to their actions. Make sure that you're not seeing any of the signs, any of the warning signs.
All of a sudden you don't
if
hear from them.
It's so easy to look up the warning signs online, look them up. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram. I see them all the time. Look for those signs. Make sure you don't see somebody exhibiting those signs. And that's when you go to them and say, hey, is everything okay? I need to talk to you.
Right.
I'm seeing these signs. I want to make sure you're all right. That's what I want
Yep.
to say.
Well, that was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to give you a couple gifts while you're here.
All right.
Do you eat donuts?
Do I look like I eat donuts?
I didn't want to say anything. This is a gift card for T.S. Smith's. T.S. Smith's. And It's for 6 apple cider donuts.
Oh, the best ones too.
Now they're not
Thank you.
open again. They close for the holidays. They'll be
Okay.
open on Tuesday. Okay.
All right. That's
All right.
wonderful.
And then, do you like ice cream?
Of course.
I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwins. Have you ever been there?
I have one time. Actually, you gave me some before.
Really?
Yeah, and I used
Well,
them. They were
there's
great.
2 more.
Yeah. Thank you.
And
so
I got
much.
one more for you.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
going to give you 1 gift card to Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And you got all the way till the end of next year to use that
Jeez,
thing. Not this year, but next year. And then there's a keychain. I'm going to give you one of them.
Well, I'm glad I wore a shirt with a pocket. That's
Yep.
wonderful.
We're going to have to get you a sign. I can't even talk about it. Never mind. Somebody sent me a note, but I can't talk about that. So forget it.
Okay.
I'll
Forget
talk to you
it.
another
It's
time
forgotten.
about it.
All right.
Thank you, young man.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Happy New Year,
Good to
and be
see you.
safe, and
Happy
thank you
New
for
Year
what
to
you do.
And to all the listeners, a wonderful 24 for all of us.
You're making a difference. You made a difference to me. So thank you.
you.
Thank you. And I like the sign.
Well, thank you so much.
All right. See you, Bill.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bill Walton, everybody. You are awesome. Look up his Facebook page. What a nice thing to do. I mean, it's something that anybody and everybody could do. And Colin, you just about got me in trouble. Not looking out for me today. Denny Carroll. You want to have a word? No. How about Lisa Grossman? Lisa Grossman. Is that a yes or a no? Was that a no? I'm gonna. That was a go. Let me do a commercial while she's getting here. This is a sponsor segment for Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. And I just want to say thank you to the Fitzgerald family. There is Scott and his brother Johnny, his sister Kim, and his mother Karen. Good people. Fitzgerald family is right there in Lincoln. Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. They buy scrap metal. They sell crushed concrete. They sell parts. They're just an all-around good place to do business. So if you got some junk metal in your backyard and you just want to get rid of it, they buy it, literally. Old appliances, pieces of steel, whatever. It just needs to be metal. Take it to Fitzgerald's in Lincoln. If you got an old car and you want to get rid of it, they'll literally come and haul it away for you. So it's Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, 302-422-7584, 7584, Fitzgerald's.us, Fitzgerald's.us. Thank you, Scott and Kim and Karen and Johnny. Appreciate your support. Lisa Grossman, we're going to take a picture first. This is for the new Lincoln newspaper. Okay.
All right.
Ready? Okay. Lisa's not been here for a few weeks. Were you a little under the weather?
No, actually, I had to work.
Oh, had
on
to
the
work.
Saturdays,
Okay,
yes,
well.
yes, so.
Well, we appreciate you going to work, okay?
Well,
I mean,
somebody's got
so many
to.
Americans are not doing that anymore. In other words, seems to be a trend of not going to work. So how was your Christmas?
Actually, it was very nice. We spent it with our oldest son and daughter-in-law and our three of our 4 grandchildren.
Like down in Virginia somewhere? or-
West Virginia. now,
West Virginia.
Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Martinsburg, okay. Well, good.
So, it was
Good.
a good time.
So your grandkids, you got 3 of them down there now?
Well, we have 4.
4?
So
Okay.
Justin,
Wow.
our oldest, has Lucas, 6.5. Audrey,
Okay.
who will be 3 on the 3rd, and Emily, who is 1.5 years. And then Brandon and his wife Kyle have Noah, who will
Okay.
be 3 in March. So,
Good job.
So far so good.
Good.
So,
Isn't it wonderful being a grandparent?
it's awesome.
It really is.
It
And when
really
you're
is.
done, you can leave and say, here you go.
Yeah, I'd like to bring him home with me though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right. So what are your New Year's plans? Got any?
Well, nothing much. There's
Okay.
a Philadelphia Flyers game on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
I actually got a 3-pound lobster yesterday from the
okay.
Lewis Lobster guys.
Really?
They advertise on Facebook. It's you place your order prior to them going up to New England and getting
Oh,
fresh
really?
lobsters. And,
Have you ate the lobster yet?
No, it's
Okay.
in the refrigerator on
Okay.
ice. But I did a couple weeks ago. I got 2-pound lobsters
From them?
and
Okay.
I'll tell you, these Lewis guys, they're awesome. The prices are right: $12 a pound for a pound to 2 pounds, $15 a pound for 3 pounds
And
on
bigger.
up.
Wow.
They actually picked up one that was a 5-pounder, and I've never seen a lobster that big before.
Really?
so.
Wow.
But they're fresh from Maine, and then there's
Okay.
a lady from somewhere in Sussex County who goes down towards Virginia, and she gets clams and oysters and a couple other things. So, but
And you've got the connections here.
well, I just found these guys on the
Facebook.
Facebook page,
Wow.
and it's the Lewis Lobster Company, and 2 gentlemen that have connections up in New England, and it's less money than going to a restaurant and paying for them.
And now they've got you out there advertising for them. I think it's wonderful.
So they actually
Good job.
they actually had some news people out there yesterday
Really?
videotaping and
Wow.
everything. So
How cool.
might be somebody you might want to look into.
I agree.
I
I
know
agree.
that they are actually Harvest Tide Restaurant in Lewis.
Okay.
They're actually supplying lobsters for that restaurant now
Really?
too. So
Wow.
yes.
These guys sound like go-getters.
They are. I mean, if they're going to get up early in the morning and drive to New England
I know
every
it.
week to get the lobster and be back by
Right.
9:30 on Friday morning, so
They are
but
go-getters.
It's well worth it, really
All
is.
right.
So other than that, I'm going to clean the garage. Hopefully,
Okay.
if the weather's nice, and just putz around the house. So
All right.
nothing elaborate. So
All right. Well, I just wanted to say hi.
well, thank you. It's nice to see you again. I know, like you said, I haven't been here for a couple weeks.
Well, we missed you.
But I did 4 Saturdays in a row just
Okay.
because we've got things coming up in the future. So
Well,
between
that's
me
good.
and my coworker,
Good job.
Tom, we work together on our schedules and everything. So
All right.
pretty good
Well,
fit.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Take
Year.
good
and,
care of Steve,
I
okay?
just hope everybody has a healthier and happier New Year
I agree
than
with that.
23 has been. So Happy New Year, everyone.
All right.
Thanks.
See you, Lisa. Thank you. Bye-bye. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Another good sponsor of the show. Everybody seems to like Vanderwin's. I like Vanderwin's. So I just want you to know that we say thank you to the Vanderwin family for your support of Weller Does Delmarva. And whether you need ice cream for yourself, a cup, a cone, a quart, or a pint, listen, Vanderwin's does a great job. And they're conveniently located right outside of Greenwood and Bridgeville on 404. They also have a place in Dewey, Fenwick, and one downtown Greenwood, but they're all seasonal except for the one out on 404. You can always depend on it. All right, what else is going on? Weller's is closed. We will be back at it on Tuesday. Very excited. We've all been off. It was nice to be able to take inventory, to get our year-end paperwork done. That's why we're not allowed to make any more money or spend any more money, because we're getting all of our year-end paperwork done. So it's a first for us. All right, so one more sponsor of the show. This is my friend Keith Ruark, Integrity Pest Solutions. He is a really good pest control guy, all right? So he's a owner-operator. When you call, you're going to talk to Keith. When he comes out to do an evaluation, you're going to talk to Keith. And when he does the work, you're going to get Keith. And I love it, because that way the guy that sold me on the job and told me how good a work they're going to do is the guy that actually does it. I don't have to worry about him saying, oh, yeah, well, that guy just came to work for us this week and all that. None of that. Owner-operator businesses, I really enjoy dealing with them. So if you have any pest control issues, Keith will help you out. He's been doing this for years and years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's friendly, he's knowledgeable. His prices are fair. I deal with him on many different properties, and I've been very happy with him. And Denise really likes it when she has a problem or something. She gives a call, and boom, he's right on it. I mean, right down to bald-faced hornets, things like that. He deals with all of that. So anyway, give him a call. His name is Keith Ruark, 302-858-8629. That's 302-858-8629. Okay? I would like to encourage people to like my Facebook page for Weller Does Delmarva. If you have never done that, please like it. We got a new website, Marvel Marketing. He's going to be on the show here in a few weeks, but he made me a new website for Weller Does Delmarva. Very happy with it. He also is helping people with Facebook. So like if you're a person and you say, next year I've got to get more active on Facebook. In other words, I've got to get more active. Marvel Marketing can help you. Chase will help you. So if you own a business and you need some help with things and you want him to do 1 post or 2 posts or 5 posts a week or a day, whatever you want to do, he will help you in any way that he can. Okay? His name is Chase Marvel. I don't have his phone number handy. I didn't even plan on doing this advertisement for him. I just wanted to say I'm happy with my new website. All right. If either one of you want to chat with me, the 2 people that just came in, if either one of you, all right, she's saying, leave me alone. I'm here for the free napkins. That's it. All right. Oh, I see that. Yep. I seen her saying, shh, don't mention my name. Nothing. All right. Wilson's auction. Let's talk about that. Dave Wilson said I can mention his name all I want. All right, Dave Wilson is a good friend of mine. He's also my state senator, but more importantly, he owns and operates Wilson's Auction. Now, if you go to wilsonsauction.com right now and look at what's getting sold today, there is a mess of stuff. I don't know where it all came from. Some of it looks like a lot of brand new stuff. So go to wilsonsauction.com, either on Facebook or on the web, and look at all the pictures of stuff that's going to be sold today. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning, goes all day and into the evening. I'm probably going to make my way there today. Then after today, you could go tomorrow and take a look at what's going to be sold on Monday. So today is an auction today. Starting at 10, inside, outside, thousands of things going to be sold at Wilson's Auction. Then tomorrow, there's no auction on Sunday, but there's a preview day. I don't even know the exact time, but you can go to the red building on Sunday and take a look around. In fact, Sunday is tomorrow. It's preview from 11 to 4. 11 to 4, you can go and take a look at what's going to be sold on Monday. So Monday is their annual New Year's Day auction. Now that starts at 9. Yes, it's on Monday, New Year's Day at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln, okay? There's going to be low-digit tags. They go about 1 o'clock. There's going to be some vehicles, some Delaware State Fair stock, advertising signs, estate things, jewelry, gold coins, and more. Thousands of items are going to be sold. The Delaware State Fair stock is kind of neat. If you own a share of that, you will get free entrance to the fair for all 9 or 10 days, okay? So that is why I bought the stock in the fair. And you could pass it on down to your kids or whatever, or give it to guests that come to Weller Does Delmarva, whatever you want to do. But anyway, there's going to be some fair stock for sale, all right? So I might buy some more for my grandkids. But anyway, it's Monday. That's Monday at 9 o'clock at the Red Barn on Route 113 in Lincoln, Wilson's Auction. So today is the auction at the regular building. Tomorrow is the preview from 11 to 4 if you want to go just look at things. And then Monday is the auction. And then Tuesday night is the auto auction, okay? You can buy and sell like the dealers do. But they've got a farm tag. I've never owned a farm tag. FT81. I'm thinking about buying that. FT81. And if you want to learn about these low-digit tag prices, go to wilsonsauction.com's website and look under current auctions, and it will say Delaware tag prices. And man, you can see what tags have sold for years. And it's kind of neat to see how tags have sold. I have enjoyed buying and selling tags for years. It's a Delaware thing, all right? I was going to have Denise on again, but she bailed on me. So Denise is not here. Okay, is Linda ready to talk? No, never mind. Never mind. No, are you sure? Well, then you want to stay right there, or you coming over? Okay, we're going to have a word. This is Linda Bosco. She has had hip surgery. She is a miracle in motion, okay? I think Jim had her out splitting firewood or something, and she fell down or whatever. I can't remember what happened. I had to call an ambulance. Hey, you only got a minute or two, but I'm glad you made it here. Thanks for stopping by. What, you taking no picture? Did you want her walker in the picture?
No, it's okay. I'll crop
Linda,
it out.
It's so nice to see you today.
It's nice to get out.
Okay.
Trust me.
And is it true that Jim had you splitting firewood?
No, he had me cutting grass.
Oh, on the zero turn.
Yes.
So your ambulance ride, what happened? You woke up one day and weren't feeling good?
Exactly, and then
Did he call the ambulance prematurely?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
didn't even want to call him. He wanted to put me in the vehicle and
Oh,
take
really?
me, but there
Wow.
was no getting me in the vehicle. So,
Okay, all
yeah,
right.
No, so this is something that happens to everybody, I'm sure.
Okay. Hip replacement.
Yep, and it's
All right.
it's an inconvenience right now.
How you holding up with the mental instability? Just messing with you.
Not too well, trust me. But I'm glad
I'll
to
be
be
your
here.
therapist.
I'm glad to be here. You are my therapist.
I am glad you're here. In other words,
I know.
we missed
I know.
you. It wasn't the same. No joke. I mean, genuinely, the air was not the same without Linda. I'm glad you're here. Okay.
I'm glad I'm here too, and I'm getting better.
Okay. So is this your New Year's resolution to not ever miss us again?
Absolutely.
Other than
And
your foot operation.
Yes, I had somebody, I think it was Brad Morris, he said, you're starting 2024 out on the right foot. And he went,
Right.
oops, I mean right hip.
Right, there
I
you
was
go.
like, yes. So
All
I
right.
will be fine, and I will see you all next week.
All right, see you, Linda. Thanks a lot. Do not trip and fall. Okay? Have a nice trip. We'll see you next fall. All right. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. Don't go nowhere. Jim Weller's on Facebook. Check me out there. All right, everybody. So Colin Walls and I are going to chit-chat, and I don't know what we're going to talk about because this show unravels.
What?
People don't even know what that means, but go ahead,
Including me.
including you. I
Yeah.
start out with this list.
What we were going to say that we couldn't say while we were on Delaware 105.9.
Oh, that's right.
We should get
Bill
to get a fine day radio sign. It says, have a fine day.
I got a better one.
What's that?
Let him keep his "You Are Awesome" sign and get him Fine Day Radio clothing.
Oh, okay.
Nice big T-shirt. So he's holding up the sign that says "You Are Awesome," and then it says Fine Day Radio on the T-shirt.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a subliminal message.
Subliminal. That's not subliminal.
Oh, it's
Jim.
not?
No.
Oh. Anyway, or we could take all the "You Are Awesome" signs and then put the Fine Day logo on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go do this. This is me. Where I don't even know what I'm pointing at. Anyway, You Are Awesome. This is me standing out along the curb, holding up a sign. I could see me doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach Brody and Bain how to do this, okay?
All right.
All right. Next thing you know, I'll be getting a banner and we'll be flying around with a helicopter. Oh, my goodness. So, Colin.
Anyway,
what
what were
else?
you going to say before I
I don't even
interrupted you
remember.
with
I
that?
do want to mention this advertising thing, the $288 for
Yeah.
50 ads. If you want it, get up with me today or tomorrow or Monday. After that, I'm gonna take
I think
that
there's
off the
a
table.
quality home construction company that should
That
jump
could
on
use
board
it.
with
That's
this. Yeah.
right.
Maybe in the
That's
Milford
right.
area.
Milford area.
Maybe out on
So-
New Wharf Road area.
Maybe. All
don't know
right.
who we're
So
talking about,
no.
Nobody
Anyway,
specific.
so no one specific. But it's been a good year.
Yes.
Okay. Weller's had a weird year. We did sell a lot less trailers, but we sold too many the year or two before is what it is.
How
So,
many?
Too many.
Oh, too many?
I mean, we went from 1,200 trailers to 700 trailers. That's a big drop.
That's a noticeable difference.
That's a noticeable difference in my checking account.
Well, in business, you always want to outdo your previous year. It doesn't always happen.
Well, I can tell you what I'm
That's
doing
the
this
goal.
year. I'm selling 2,000 trailers if I got to give them away.
Yeah. No, it's been easier to increase the dollar amount.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
prices
because the
of
prices
everything
have went
have gone up
right.
so much. Yeah.
But if you go by Weller's in Bridgeville, we are full. Well,
So
you
you're
and I were
counting
there.
units, yeah,
Making
yeah.
TV commercials.
Yep. Made a
Got
TV
vendor
commercial for
trailers.
every trailer that was there.
Almost. And the
Seemed like
billboard.
it.
And the billboard. Oh, my goodness.
It
So
seemed like it.
TV Delmarva's doing good. I'm glad to be associated with it.
Yeah.
My business does well by advertising on it. So
Mm-hmm.
I like affordable advertising. More importantly, I like effective advertising.
Yeah.
And I've gotten results from the Fine Day Radio family.
Yep.
Already. And I've got
This
results
is the
from
difference
TV
for
Delmarva.
next year.
What's that?
This is the difference maker for Weller's for
Oh,
next
no
year.
doubt. Yeah, Fine Day
It's
Radio.
Fine Day Radio,
Yep,
yeah.
I agree with that.
Yep, and Wall
Because
Service
it's
Center.
very strong in New Jersey.
Yep.
And I sell a lot of product to people that travel. I mean, a lot more people around here sell things to people from Jersey than they realize.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that have moved here or they come to visit their friends and family that have. So that's why banks signed up to advertise with us. That's why
Right.
realtors signed up to advertise with us. That's why No Nonsense Office Machine signed up.
Exactly.
You know, we've had a lot of people sign up for our advertising, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you to those people. All right. So every time the heater comes on, it makes me cough. Isn't that weird?
Really?
I think it dries my throat or something. I'm not sure. So
maybe.
you keep talking while I drink some of this vodka.
Okay. Well, we want to mention
This
that
is not vodka. This is water.
I have
Keep talking,
never
Colin.
seen you drink one even. I've never even seen you smell alcohol, Jim.
I quit drinking when I was 15 years old. I took this arm right here, and I was drunk, and I punched it right through the plate glass
What's the
window of
statute
my
of
store.
limitations on?
I don't know.
this stuff?
But anyway, I punched it right through the window of my store in Lincoln because they wouldn't let me in. And it got stuck because it was this old glass.
It's called plate glass, Jim.
And they had to bust all the glass around it to get my arm out. And it cut
Yeah.
all the nerves in the bottom of my hand. Like you could hold a match right here, and I wouldn't feel it.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to try that next
Try
week.
that next week.
Tune
on the
in
show.
next week.
So anyway, at 15
I've got a
years
torch.
old,
I bet I can make you start to feel
Okay.
it.
or one of them new flashlights. It's like a torch, you know. But anyway, so at 15 years old, I quit
Yes.
drinking. All of my friends loved it because I became their designated driver.
That was before there even was a word designated driver.
Right, and that was even before I had a driver's license. All right.
All right. So anyway, that is, if any kids are listening, do not take this as advice. of
No, not
what
at
to do
all.
when you're 15.
Right, not at all.
The not drinking, that's better advice.
Somebody has downloaded the Fine Day Radio app, and it says it sounds good.
Oh, very
Yep,
good.
so thank you, Pete.
Pete,
And,
thank you.
Yep, so anyway, that was pretty good.
Yeah, okay, very good. Hey,
Oh,
real quick.
He said more. I'll let you read that.
Okay,
when you
real
get done.
quick. I want to, hey, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
Can you turn off the
Heater?
satellite feed?
Oh, all right. There we go.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you, Pete, for the info. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in the show. And people say, where is this show? Listen to me. We're on two separate radio stations, so we can't talk about one or the other. We're on two separate radio stations at the same time. I think that's called simulcast. I'm not sure. We are on a TV station, TV Delmarva. We are on 5 or 6 Facebook pages. And we are on YouTube. And more importantly, we're sitting right inside the Milford Diner. For everybody that was out riding around looking for Sam and Sandy, they're here. They made it. Okay, everybody stand down. All right, I told everybody they were missing, but they're here. All right, so anyway, what is going on? We got lots of things going on. I know. He's got to be on his way. Is Linda Bosco here today? Oh, yeah, Linda has come in today. And Jim's here. All right, we should be interviewing Jim. What was it like to take care of Linda? He said, I'm going to make a book of that. All right, so I do have another guest that's coming, but I don't know exactly when. You know, are the gentlemen from the fire company right on the other side of that wall? If they feel like it, why don't we switch gears and get them, okay? If they feel like it. All right, if they're all here, right. Chick-fil-A in Milford. Let me brag on that because it's not just Chick-fil-A in Milford. This is a Chick-fil-A commercial. So Chick-fil-A is a sponsor of my show, and I say thank you to Chick-fil-A. I appreciate it. You've been with me now a few years, and I thank you. So if you ever are hungry, with the exception of Sundays, and you're allowed to be hungry on Sundays, but they're not open on Sundays, but Chick-fil-A does a great job. I don't care how long the line is, just get in line, and before you know it, you're through the line, and they have waited on you. You got your food. They always get the order right, and they're just really, really good people to deal with. So I really like dealing with Chick-fil-A. The food is good. You can get gift cards. You can dine in. You can take out. You can have them cater an event. You can buy food to take with you, whatever you want to do. So it's Chick-fil-A. Thank you very much. And we may give some Chick-fil-A gift cards out this morning. It will just depend on if time allows. So anyway, we are going to talk about, I'm going to need you to get close to that mic if you would, as best you can. And who am I talking to today?
My name is Brennon Fountain.
Is the thing on? Brendan Fountain.
That's correct.
You've been here before.
I have.
Okay. Oh, we have to take a picture, Brendan.
Okay.
Right here. I get in trouble if we don't. Right there with the iPad. Thank you, Brendan.
Perfect.
And so you have been in the fire company a long time.
I have. I've actually been in the fire company over 29 years.
No kidding.
That's correct.
You had to have started young.
I did. I started at 14 years old.
Did you really?
I did, in a junior
Wow.
membership program.
No kidding. Now, was that your idea, a family member's idea? Whose idea was that?
Well, my father was a fireman for over 40 years in the Milford community.
I thought so. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know the name.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay. So it was kind of like bred into you or encouraged.
That's correct.
do.
That's all we knew in our household
Was
the
that.
fire department.
And I want to say thank you for his service, too. In other
Thank
words,
you.
people do not realize how much time volunteer fire people
Yeah,
do,
there's
men and women.
a huge time commitment.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
huge time.
And it's not like with notice.
That's correct.
It comes without notice.
Yeah, we never get to plan.
No, at all. For something personal as well as for, fighting a fire.
That's correct.
So how has it been over the holidays, the fire calls, and how's things have been?
So over the holidays, the call volume has increased.
Okay.
We do find that there's a lot of people that are traveling on the roadways. And
they're all in a hurry.
Anticipation to get to and from.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of careless driving and residential fires that are caused by just, accidents and mistakes.
Yeah. Cooking more than normal, more things going on,
That's
more
correct.
distractions than normal.
Yes, sir.
So, so the fire department, does it always have openings for people?
It does. So, and
Do you recruit year round or only at certain times?
We do. So we are recruiting on an annual basis.
Okay.
And that's part of our reason for coming today is
Okay.
that we want to drive the push for our recruitment and retention program within the department. Currently, we have about 50 active members in the department. However, in the middle of the night, we don't see 50 active members.
That's true.
After midnight.
Right. Wow.
So there is a huge push. The problem is that we're seeing not only in Milford but statewide that the commitment to volunteering has actually declined, and we are looking for more committed individuals in our community that can support our organization.
Well, it's a new year.
That's correct.
There might be people watching or listening and say, I've pondered it before. I've thought about it. It's time. It's time to make a decision and make a difference.
That's right.
This is not just a club you're going to join. This is something you're going to make a difference in your community.
Right.
All right. Now, do all volunteers get paid the same?
So we do.
Okay.
So whether you're at the top of the leadership chain,
Okay.
or
the
you're
bottom.
at the bottom,
All volunteers are
the pay is the same.
okay. A lot of gratitude, though.
A lot of gratitude.
A lot of gratitude.
A lot of gratitude.
And it's an honor to serve, in other words, but we do have a society that we need to figure out how to encourage them.
That's right.
To get more involved and to make a difference. Because, a lot of times when you're young, so you started at 14 years old, but you get to a point, you're young, then eventually you get married, then you have kids, and you realize, I need to do something for my community, in other
Right.
words, And when you hear the fire whistle and you see these people jump out of bed at the middle of the night or take off work in the middle of the day,
Yes.
you're like, I need to be part of that. I want to
Right.
make a difference, So you can either sit on the sideline or you could be part of the parade, in
That's
other words,
correct.
So get off the sideline.
I like that.
So what do they do? Somebody's listening or watching and they say, so what is the youngest age somebody can get involved?
So the youngest age that we do have at Carlisle is 14 years old.
Okay.
So you can.
So what
enter
would I
into-
do at 14?
So at 14 years old, you are kind of what we would call like a mascot type.
Okay.
Where you're actually going to a lot of the training settings.
Okay.
You will make a response to a lot of the emergency scenes.
Okay.
However, you are there just in a more of a controlled learning environment.
Okay. Kind of stay out of the way, but be in the way enough to learn something.
That's correct.
Because we want you more informed every time you go out.
That's right. We do allow those junior members also to attend the Delaware State Fire School training, which that takes place. A lot of the training takes place on the weekends, in which they've now incorporated a fire academy training program, which is going to be more of an enhanced intensive training that should get those junior members or individuals that are interested from start to finish in their training within a few months.
Wow. Who pays for this?
So the actual fire department, we cover the cost of all the
So
training and
if you want to
education.
become a volunteer, is there like a sign-up fee? Is there a fee?
So there is no sign-up fee. There's an application and interview process that takes place at the department. From that screening process, we then you would enter into a 1-year probationary period, in which after that 1-year probationary period, you're actually voted in by the department to a regular member status, and then you continue the training process and you go from there.
Wow. Well, I want to encourage anybody that's listening, if you've got children, if you've got grandchildren, if you are connected to a youth group, encourage people to get involved. We're not just looking for, teenagers. I mean, you're looking for adults. You're looking for everybody. And what if somebody said, I'm not physically able to go fight a fire? In other words, can they join a fire department?
Yes, that's correct. So we're not only looking for individuals that can fight fire, but we're actually looking for a full complement of people that can even serve in the administrative roles within the department. So we have enough people that can actually fight fire.
Okay.
When we run out of those people, we will call our neighboring departments to assist us.
Okay.
So there's not just a one-size-fits-all deal, but we are looking for everyone to serve at multiple capacities within the department.
What if I just wanted to be on an advisory board?
Then
Or help you with fundraising or something like that?
you would be more than welcome to do that.
Okay.
So you would
What if I just
follow-
wanted to drive the ladder truck?
Well, that would take a little more training.
I can really back things up real good.
Well,
I'm good with mirrors.
We have a lot of people that can back things up.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, what do they do if they're interested in getting involved with the Carlisle Fire Company? Where do they start? Where do they go?
So one of the starting processes is that you can actually go to our website at www.carlisle42.com, and you can start the application process from there. If you're not one that is computer savvy, you can actually just come to the department and
just
pick
walk up?
You can walk up to the department, and we have a packet of information that will guide you through the start to finish application process.
Good. And this looks good on a resume, too.
It really does.
Like if you're applying for a job or you're planning your career or something like it, it looks good.
That's correct.
It looks good.
does.
All right. Anything else I need to know?
No, I just appreciate the opportunity to come this morning, and we're looking for more committed individuals in the community that can help us get through what we call a difficult time when the volunteerism has kind of went down across the country. But, it takes everyone, and
It does.
and as I was taught at home, it takes a village.
It does. It does. I have a question. I saw pictures of the Carlisle Fire Company riding around with Santa on the fire truck. How difficult is Santa to work with?
Santa's not too difficult to work with.
It's his agent. Is his agent
I think
difficult?
Santa's job is a little bit easier because he actually gets to hand out all of the gifts that actually come from us parents.
Right. Well, good.
Yeah, so his job's a lot easier.
Right.
So it does make things a little better. We do enjoy doing that for the community, far
I
as
think
what we
it's a nice
call
thing.
the Santa Run. And we do, I will throw that out there as well, apologize. There's a few areas this year that we were unable to cover in the community due to various emergencies and the time commitment that it does take.
Okay.
But we did try to cover all of
As
the
best you
Kent
could.
and Sussex County areas that are in Milford.
Well, I appreciate what you did.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate what you did, so. All right. Anything else?
No, I thank you
Okay.
again.
One quick question.
Okay.
Do you like donuts?
I love donuts.
Okay. Have you ever been to T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market and had their apple cider donuts?
I have not.
These are fantastic.
Okay.
And if you were to get them and not like them, whatever ones you don't want, you can drop them off at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Okay.
They're not open till Tuesday, okay?
All right.
But they have got these donuts that are, it's a really nice place. It's a produce stand with all kinds of stuff. And if you're hungry, they got sandwiches. They do a little bit of everything. So,
And it looks like I'm going to love these donuts because they're free.
oh, yes, they are.
Okay.
Yep. But it's not free refills.
Okay.
Okay, it's just the first 6. Hey, Happy New Year to you. Thanks
Same
for
to you,
everything,
Mr.
okay?
Weller. Thank
and
you.
I'll see you around, all right?
All right. Have a good day.
Yep. Can you do me a favor? Can you call who one of my guests is and see if he's coming? Brendan? If you could, Brendan. Could you call him? Steve, could you call Steve and see if he's coming? Yeah. Please. Just want to make sure everything's okay and I'm on the right page. I could be on the wrong day for all I know. Jerry's Lawn Care. Let's brag about him real quick. This is Jerry Santoro. He is my go-to guy when I need a tree trimmed up or cut down, when I need firewood, when I need mulch, when I think about an irrigation system for my yard. He cuts the grass at Weller's in Bridgeville and does a great job. So landscaping, lawn care, whatever you need, it's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, okay? But right now he wants me to lean on firewood. So if you need any firewood, give Jerry a call. What's his phone number? It's 302 302-363-6025. 302-363-6025. His website is jlc-llc.com, and it's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And Jerry, if you're listening, thank you for your support of Weller Does Delmarva. He has been involved with the show for maybe 9 or 10 years. I mean, in other words, I say thank you very much to him and all my sponsors. I got some really good sponsors here, okay? Another one I do want to brag on real quick is Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there cleaning and care. I get people call me up and say, hey, I called that cleaning lady, and she came out, and she did a good job. She was a little more particular than I thought she would be, and man, she left things in good order. So if you have never had somebody clean your house, or you own a business and you got offices and you want them cleaned, whatever you may need cleaned, if you don't feel like it, or you want to just let her get you up to speed, you got a little behind on things over the holidays, just give her a call. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, cleaning and care. The phone number is 302-362-7064. That's 362-7064. She does give discounts to first responders, to seniors, and military, okay? So it's Dawn Kennedy. Whether you want your house clean, whether you want your offices clean, whether you own rentals or Airbnbs, whatever it may be, you give Dawn a call and she'll help you out. 302-362-7064. 362-7064, okay? Now it's 8:20, and I'm gonna talk about one more person that has been another great supporter of the show for quite a while. And so it's the end of the year. It's the last show of the year for this, and we'll be back next year. But, you know, I got some different people. Did he tell you to go ahead and do a segment? No, just messing with you. All right, so anyway, I just want to say that it's my accountant. So it's the end of the year. It's the end of the year, and my accountant, of course, everybody knows, is George Luff and his son Tyler Luff. They both do a great job for me, okay? Been very happy with them. So I want you to know that if you need an accountant, whether you have a small business or a big business, or you're just starting your business, if you need some advice, you need some input, you need help with anything, they have been very helpful with me. I've opened a couple new businesses this year, and they've been very helpful with all of that too. So their attention to detail, we're trying to figure out all our tax planning for this year. We started on it early because this has been a different year for Wellers, and we might even be overpaid on our taxes. We're not sure. But I just want to let you know I'm very happy with them. Another thing that Luff & Associates helps me with is our payroll. It's called Easy Payroll. And so they do a good job. They take care of everything. They do all the filings, and we're just happy with that. So if you need an accountant, if you need help with your payroll, if you have any tax-related questions, they have 3 offices, one in Dover, one in Milford, and one in Rehoboth, okay? One phone number gets you everywhere. It's 302-422-9699. That's 302-422-9699. 422-9699, and it's Luff, L-U-F-F, luffcpas.com on the web, okay? All right, so with that said, I think it's time to open up the phone lines, okay? So what do we have to give away? I did want to just say there's a blonde-haired lady in the room. I just want to make sure for sure she doesn't want to chat with me. Is that a firm no? I'd love to have you on. Okay, last time you loved it. All right, anyway. So let's open up the phone lines and give some stuff away. Is that all right with everybody? So what are we going to give away? The donuts seem to be a big thing. I wish we had 6 of them donuts sitting here right now, okay? So we're going to give one gift card to T.S. Smith. All right? We're going to give you one of them. We're going to give you one Chick-fil-A. Now, these are not the ones that expire on the 30th of this month, okay? These are all of next year, all right? All right, one Chick-fil-A, and we're going to give you 2 Vanderwins. And you know, I got a new gift card coming too. It's going to be for an appetizer at another restaurant, but not today, not today. All right, so when you call in, what you're getting for free, it's not a contest. You're not winning anything. No contest. This is a gift, all right? One gift card for those 6 donuts. One gift card to Chick-fil-A. and 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. All right. So if you want to call me right now. It's 302-422-7336. You should dial it in that order, like 302 first, and then 422-7336. This is probably just a test phone call. Test. Are you there?
Yes.
Is this a real phone call or a test phone call?
This is a real phone call, sir.
All right. And who am I talking to?
Joe.
Joe. And where is Joe from?
Lewis.
Good. And do you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you ever won before?
Oh, it's probably been over a year.
Really? Well, what inspired you to call this morning?
Sitting here watching you online.
Okay. Well, good. And what are you getting ready to do for New Year's? Anything special?
Nah, probably go with family.
Okay. Well, good. Well, Joe, have you ever had these donuts from T.S. Smith?
No, sir, I haven't.
So now you can't pick these up till Tuesday, next week, Tuesday through Saturday,
Yes,
okay? But
Yes,
when
sir.
you leave Weller's, T.S. Smith is almost walking distance from Weller's.
Yeah,
okay?
I know exactly at the light there. I know exactly where it's at.
So you can go get those 6 donuts for free. Maybe you can pick up some apples or something. But I want to tell you, if you go at lunchtime or breakfast, they have got sandwiches. I get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich there 3 times a week. It's really good. Okay? So anyway, everything there is good is what I'm saying. So,
Yes.
And then Chick-fil-A, the card should be good at any Chick-fil-A, okay?
Okay.
And then are you familiar with Vanderwins?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, because you're in Lewis, there is a Vanderwins, I think, in Dewey and Fenwick, but I think they might be closed for the winter. But
Yeah.
so anyway. Well, Joe, I'm going to say Happy New Year, and I'll set these aside, okay?
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to you also.
Thanks for watching my show, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, it's that simple. If you want to win any of these gift cards, you just give me a call at 302-422-7336. 422-7336. We're giving away 6 free donuts at T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market. We're giving away 1 Chick-fil-A gift card, and we're giving away 2 Vanderwins gift cards. If you want those, you have to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. This might be another real phone call. This might be a prank phone call. Caller, are you there?
Well, good morning, Jim. Happy New Year's.
Is this Terri?
Yes, it's Terry.
How's Terri been?
Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Good. You're watching on TV?
Yeah, I'm watching the here on YouTube, channel 14.
Channel 14. Okay. Does my face look okay? I had a root canal yesterday.
Yeah, it's nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Well, I washed my face this morning, too. All right. Well, Terri, are you up for these gift cards?
Yes, put me on the side, and I'll stop by there between Tuesday through Saturday.
All right. All right. Thank you, Terri. Happy New Year. Hey, are you going out and partying for New Year's? What do you do on New Year's?
Oh, I'll do nothing by New Year. By the time I go to New Year,
Okay.
I'm sleeping around by midnight before the balls off.
You want me to call you and wake you up?
Nah, good night.
All right. All right, Terri.
All right, well, you take care. Take yourself and Happy New Year.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's our friend Terri from Seaford. He likes to call in, and he's a good guy all the way around. He comes up here sometimes and so on and so forth. So phone lines are open, folks. Phone lines are open. If you want to call in, it's 302-422-7336. All right? It's that simple. Linda Bosco is here. Yes, we are honored to have her presence. Jim called ahead and said, roll out the red carpet. So we just made sure there wasn't any ice on the ramp. Did you use the ramp? Okay, good. All right. Caller, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Who am I talking to?
Gina Maria?
Oh, say that one again.
Gina Maria?
Gina?
Maria. It's
Gina.
one word.
All one word?
Yes, it is.
And are you listening on the radio or watching on TV?
I was watching on Facebook, but I'm using the phone right now.
Okay, you're using the phone right now. All right. Well, I want to ask you, have you ever called in before?
Yes, one time when you were at West Side.
Okay. All right. Bye. All right. Well, good. Well, you know where Weller's is, right?
Seaford?
Bridgeville. You're close enough.
Bridgeville.
So you got to pick the gift. You're calling for the gift cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so you'll pick them up at Weller's, right? Do you sing, Gina? Gina Maria? Are you a singer?
No.
No?
No, I'm not.
Would you like to sing a song for us?
I could try.
No, I'm just messing with you. We'll let you work up
I
to
used
it.
to sing in choir,
Oh, really?
but that was
All right.
back in the day.
All right. We'll pick up the gift cards and go use them, okay?
Okay. Thanks. And anytime.
Next week, Tuesday through Friday is 9 to 5 and Saturday's 8 to 2.
Okay.
Don't come Monday.
Will do.
Okay?
Okay.
See ya.
Have a happy New Year.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Colin.
You okay?
Did you find out what's up with my missing guest?
Yes.
Is he
I don't
coming
think
or
so.
not coming?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. No
I think
problem.
something didn't get confirmed or something.
Okay.
so.
Good enough then.
Anyway, but we got another phone call though.
We do? All right.
We do,
Caller, Are
yes.
you there? Hello, hello?
Hello, Jim.
Who am I talking to?
Hey, this is Tom. I'm up in Felton. How are you today?
Good. How's Tom from Felton?
That's pretty good. Weather here is nice. Looks like a nice sunshiny day.
Oh, well, good. Are you supposed to get snow this afternoon?
I hope not.
Way up north there in Felton.
Yeah. Well, we get the lake effect snow here at Corsi's Pond.
Okay. Are you calling for the gift cards?
I am, sir.
Have you ever had the donuts at T.S. Smith?
I have not had their donuts. No, I have not.
You are going to love them.
I am?
Yes, you are.
That would be great because I love donuts.
Oh, yeah, you'll like them. So, well, you can pick these gift cards up at Weller's in Bridgeville. You know where that's at, right?
I certainly do.
Have you called in before?
I have.
Has it been a while?
It's been a while. Yes, it has.
Okay, well, good. All right, well, then we're going to say, are you doing anything special for New Year's?
No, staying at home, being quiet. Our age, we just don't want to be out in any traffic, any people drinking, anything like that. So celebrating at home is better.
Well, good. Are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
Just listening on the radio as usual.
All right, what station?
What station we have on? 105.9.
Okay.
105.9.
Just checking.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. All right, well, Happy New Year, and pick up your pick up your gifts next week, okay?
All right, thanks, Jim.
See ya. Bye.
All right, see you. Bye.
Bye. We work hard to make it clear this is not a winning.
Right. It's a gift. And
Right.
we try to figure out where people are listening to.
Correct.
As well, how are
Correct.
you hearing us? And man, it's all over, isn't it?
It is.
It's
But read
online,
this sign.
TV.
Don't mention any radio. Okay. All right. So anyway, I don't want us to get in trouble. That's all.
Oh, okay.
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 So anyway, so he was listening on 105.9.
Right. But
Right.
we're not on 105.9 right now.
That's
anyway,
right. We're on
so-
Fine Day Radio.
That's right. And we can talk about any radio
Anything
station we want on our radio station and
So,
TV station. So
yes, and we could say thank you to the people that are listening on 102.3 Fine
thank
Day
you,
Radio.
WNJD. That's
Right.
right.
It's much bigger audience than we thought. We had no idea what we were getting into. It's been
Yeah.
quite an adventure.
It has been an adventure. So it's been a good adventure.
Can you believe it, though? A year ago today, all we ever did was run our mouth about we're going to buy a radio station. Mm-hmm. And now we own one.
Yeah.
And all we're doing is crying about it. No, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. I mean,
Yes.
it's we were told by some people, we're not going to call them out, how easy this is.
Right, right.
We should have known
We didn't read the right
that
manual.
these are people that have been in the business for 20, 30 years
Right,
and have
right.
started
But
you know,
it's getting
10
better.
radio
It's
stations.
leveling off.
It is. It's for
We got
sure.
some help coming. We're doing some interviews, and it's kind of neat. So we're kind of
Yeah.
excited. We're going to end up with 2 or 3 salespeople.
Yeah, so what we're looking for some salespeople.
Yes.
If you're over in the Wildwood, Cape May County, Atlantic County
we got
area
some
over
great
there.
ones.
We do. We've got some really good resumes.
If they're real.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
at least some of them are. Anyway,
Right. If they're half of what it says, we're in
we're
in great
excited,
shape. Yeah.
But we're going to collect a few more resumes probably
Yes.
for the next week or two.
Right, just another
into the
100.
new year, and if you're interested, you can send your resume to
Directly.
finedayradio@gmail.com. FINE dayradio@gmail.com. We'll take your application there, or your, I guess, resume.
Right.
It would be, and especially if you already have been in the media sales business, that would be a plus for sure.
Right.
But really just looking for somebody that's outgoing that could go out and
Right. We don't want you to talk anybody into buying advertising.
No.
We want you to just share with them what opportunities exist.
And we want to partner with these businesses, and,
right?
And help them be prosperous, help everybody be prosperous in this.
All right. So, what else you got for me?
Also, if you can go on Indeed and look for Mighty Voice Broadcasting.
Yep.
You can submit your resume.
It's the name of our business, Mighty Voice Broadcasting.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
It is.
And we just call the radio station Fine Day Radio, just for the heck of it. All right.
Just for the heck of it.
Just for the heck of it. So
we do have this ad package here, and it will be going away at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
I think we've made that decision here
$288.
2 segments ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's not even any room for it. Nobody wants to go out and sell this and try to make a little bit of commission off of it.
That's the other thing. Yeah. So we're not asking for salespeople to sell $288 packages. This was a joke. We did it. It's just that bargain of a lifetime.
Yeah.
The people that signed up realize it, and we're going to end that. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Anything else?
That's it, Jim. I will see you next year.
Okay.
On this show.
Unless that's right. This is our last show for this year.
Is. Yep.
All right. Okay, everybody. So we are here. We are sitting inside the Milford Diner. We're going to talk to Terri. Her and Brian run the diner. They're growing. They're always looking for more people. They've got dreams and desires, and it's a new year. It's going to be full of new opportunities, and we are excited about it. We are excited about many things. I had bacon this morning. I had scrambled eggs. The ice water is unbelievable. So Terri is here. Tracy, give her a break. Or do her segment so I can get on with things. Oh, my goodness. So.
All right, Jim, we're getting our picture.
You know what? Linda is back. She's doing a great job. That iPad missed her. All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. You have a good Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas.
Anything exciting?
I got to spend time with my grandbabies.
There you go.
That's the most exciting
That's where it's
thing.
at.
Yes, it is.
That's the best investment you'll ever make.
Oh, it's a wonderful investment.
It really
let me
is.
tell you.
It
yes.
is. So things are pretty good. Last time we talked, you had some help wanted positions. Everybody does. My store's been closed this week, so I've been out and about a little bit more than normal.
Okay.
And I've really witnessed what businesses are going through. You know, like my store, I'm just busy. I sit in my office all day long, you know, and I've probably been to 40 different businesses in the past 10 days. And I'm like, man, it is a struggle. It is a struggle. You know, from the front door, do we let people in? Do we not let people in? Once they get in, is there enough people to wait on them or not? You know, it's like, if they all come in and they all order at the same time, can I wait on them? Can I cook all the food? I mean, it's just, you know, so I do want to encourage people, not just for the Milford Diner. I just mean in general, wherever you go, whoever is waiting on you. I don't care.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Yes.
Because that's something everybody can do.
That's right.
It doesn't take much skill to be kind.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, we have great customers, and
You do.
know they know if they know.
Yep.
They
But-
come in, they're very patient, but if you're not from here or you've never been to
Right.
the diner and you walk in and you have to wait and you see some open seats, there's a reason for that.
Right. I like that, though. I mean, the logic behind any restaurant, and most of them don't seat everybody, is there's no need to get everybody in their seat
Right.
and not be able to wait on them.
That's right. And plus it makes
So-
the server, you know, if you say, "Oh, well, I'll just sit and wait and I'll be patient."
But it's on their mind.
But they're like, "Oh my God, I got to get to that person."
Right.
You know, it just yeah.
Right. So I appreciate that. I remember during COVID, many businesses would take tables and chairs out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't visible, that you couldn't
Right.
see the other
Well, we had
things.
no choice but to do that or to, you know, block
So,
them off.
I like the fact that you're adjusting. You're doing what you got to do. What I shared with somebody the other day, they said, well, you know, everybody's certain for. So one thing I noticed about the Milford Diner is the quality of your food. You're keeping it consistent. Whether you have a
when you
lot
have
of help
a small
or don't.
menu, that's that's
Well, but
why
either
we have
way,
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
but a first-time visitor doesn't even know there's a small menu. In other
Right.
words, so I didn't even realize it till you guys tell me. I
Yeah.
like what's on the menu.
Right, right.
I guess so. I'm just saying that you're very consistent with your food and the service and everything. So I like it. We just
Thank
need
you.
to grow. That's our goal
That's
for
right.
next year is to grow.
That's right. We're still looking for someone to manage the kitchen
Okay.
and probably another cook. And then once we have, the kitchen,
Secure.
well, better than it is now when
Right.
you have two.
Right.
So, yeah.
And I want to encourage you, take your time. I know you need help, but get the right ones. And if
That's right.
and if you're applying, sell them. Tell them. Why should they hire
We're not
you?
even given an opportunity for that anymore. It's like if you are interested in managing our kitchen or running our kitchen or cooking here, then what's going to happen is you're going to come in. Your interview is not going to be about talking. It's going to be let
Show me
see
something.
what you can do.
That's a great idea. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
I mean,
yep.
We
Show
just
me
want to make
something.
sure it's a good fit because we've done this quite a bit. And
And every time you hire an employee and they don't work out, it costs you a couple $100 just in time and paperwork.
well,
know.
more than that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
use a payroll company and we have to pay to put the employee on there. And then
Yes.
they're gone and then you got to do a
Yes.
W-2 at the end of the year or whatever that's called or whatever it is.
You got it right.
What have you brought out here today?
Oh, I brought out something special for
Okay.
today. Brian made a breakfast casserole.
Ooh.
It's eggs, cheese, potatoes,
Get outta
sausage, green
town.
and red pepper, onion. Did I say bacon?
Oh, man, I could see the bacon.
Yeah. So this is a half portion.
Really?
Okay?
That's a half portion?
This is a half portion. The half portion is $5. If you want toast and coffee, it's $2 extra.
Okay.
And then if you want to spice it up a little bit, you could get a side of sausage gravy or a side of chili for $1. And you just
Wow.
spread it over it, and it just makes it even more delicious.
I like how you broke everything down. That was really good because not everybody wants it all.
That's right.
So if you don't want to spend $7 or $8, just spend $5.
Right.
I like that.
And if you don't want all, well, it does look big, doesn't that
It does.
look big? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What else you got going on here today?
We're here.
We're here.
We're here. We're open.
We're open till
We're
2
ready
o'clock
to have
today.
a good time. Come on in and join us. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Make some memories at the Milford Diner. We
That's
have a
right.
question out of the audience.
Oh. Yes, we're going to be open Monday.
That's
yes.
New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm. I just put it on Facebook. Unfortunately, we're not sure from day to day, depending on
Okay.
people's health
That's
and
fine.
all the sickness that's going on. So we will be open today till 2. Sunday we're going to be open till noon, serving breakfast only.
Okay.
So that way our staff
Let
can
'em
get
have a
home
break.
and have a little
Yep.
good time for New Year's. But then they'll have to be here early on Monday morning.
Okay.
Because we'll be open 7 to 2.
2 on Monday.
God
Okay.
willing.
All right.
So,
Yep.
yes.
Watch the Facebook page. That is the
Yes.
most, that's where all the action is,
That's
right?
where it's going to be. Milford Diner LLC. I know a lot of people are going to Terri and Brian's Milford Diner. We are working on taking that down.
Okay.
So please follow us at Milford Diner LLC
Okay. All right.
on Facebook.
On Facebook. If you want to
Yes.
come to work here, come in and talk to them in person. And I mean, I'm just saying, like, I sense you're very apologetic for how things are, but you're not in this alone. I'm telling you, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the new norm. As terrible as that
it is
sounds.
terrible.
I mean, it's terrible. But I mean, you just keep doing the good food and the good service, and the people that do get waited on are going to have a good experience.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right.
So I like all that. Anything else?
I think that's it. I want to
Okay.
wish everybody a happy new year. Be safe.
Yes, be safe. And that's a good idea.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right.
Happy New
Would you
Year.
like me to box
I
this?
would like that.
I
Yes,
know
please.
you would.
All right.
All
thank
right.
you.
Thanks so much.
All right. Now, I mentioned it earlier. If there's anybody out there, I'm looking to do a ride along tomorrow night. Okay. So if you can accommodate me on that, I am interested. All right. You know how to get a hold of me. It's real simple. All right. So what else is going on? Can I do this commercial for Top Flight Heating and Air? I just had them come work on another thing. Oh man, I'm telling you, between heating and air, plumbers, electricians, and roofs, man, I have a lot of properties and it's just always something. So with that said, Top Flight Heating and Air does my heating and air conditioning. And you say, well, give me an example, Jim. Well, I will give you an example. Okay. At Weller's in Bridgeville, we had one heater. There's 2 units there, and one of them just wasn't working just right. I reached out to them. They came, I don't know if it was that day or the next day. They're very, very timely. And when they come, because you can literally go to calltopflight.com and schedule your appointment on your terms, more or less. You take a look, it'll show you what times are available, and you schedule it, and that's when they're going to come, okay? So they're very good at that. They're very prompt. They send you a notice saying we're on our way. Here's who's coming, so you don't have any surprises or anything. It's really a great company to deal with. So they not only fix heaters and air conditioners and service them and stuff like that, they have this maintenance thing where it's like $20 a month. They come out twice a year, once to service the air conditioner side of things and once later on to service the heater side. They make sure everything's tip-top shape and in good order. It's $20 a month. They hit your credit card once a month for $20. It's that simple. In the event you have a problem, you get priority service, okay? Whether it's the busy summer season or the snapping, freezing cold season, you get priority service if you're in the club. Your service call for them to come out and look at your unit, there is no charge for that service call. It is waived by being in the club. That's like $100 savings right there. And then, of course, any repairs or maintenance that you need, you will get a 15% discount on that, okay? So anyway, it is Top Flight Heating and Air. I'm very happy with them. They also do sell ductless systems. It's called, I call them mini splits, like a ductless heating and air conditioning system. I've probably bought three or four of them off of them already. But they also sell tankless hot water heaters. Oh, okay. So if you got a hot water heater and you're tired of, heating the water all the time and you only want to heat water when you need it, check into a tankless hot water system. So the phone number is 302-329-8003. When I cough, that's just warming me up. 302-329-8003. Call topflight.com. And on Facebook, it's Top Flight Heating and Air. Like their Facebook page. They're always putting stuff out there. And they do also offer financing if you happen to need it. All right. I want to open the phones up for a different reason now. If there's anybody out there and you're listening or watching on TV, listening on the radio, watching on TV, I would love to hear you. Just give us a call. And if you want to throw out a Happy New Year greeting to your friends and family, if you own a business and you want to say a quick word about your business, this is free time. Free time. So we're not giving anything away. This is free time. So if you would like to call, if you would like to say Happy New Year, if you would like to brag on a business or compliment somebody, I don't want any complaints, okay? So it's too late in the year to complain. I'm looking for just some good, positive content. Phone number, 302-422-7336. I don't care if you're in Delaware, Virginia, Florida, New Jersey, Connecticut, wherever you may be. If you would like to call into the show, you will be live on air, 302-422-7336. I'd love to just hear your voice and tell us whether you're watching on TV, listening on the radio, where are you from, and what are you doing for New Year's? What are you doing for New Year's, okay? Man, where'd that cough come from? Caller, are you there?
Yes, Jim.
How you doing?
Okay, I'm going to wish everybody a Happy New Year's.
Well, Happy New Year to you. And what,
I can't hear you too good.
What are you going to do for New Year's?
Take care of Pat.
Take care of Pat? And,
yep.
if I ask Pat what she's going to do, what's she going to say?
Take care of me.
All right. Well, Snooky, I appreciate you very much. You sound like you're out by the road.
Yeah, I
Everybody
am.
says hi. Are you out there holding a sign that says you are awesome?
I got a whole sign written to Jim Weller 1059.
Hey, there you go. you were close on the radio station. But anyway, we appreciate it, Snooky. Will you tell Pat I said hi?
Yes, I will, Jim.
And you two take care, all right? We'll see you next year?
Yep.
All right. Thank you for everything. Everything.
Okay,
right.
Jim. Happy New Year's.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You know what? I'm going to probably see Snooky on Monday at the tag auction at Wilson's auction. All right, so that's how simple it is. If you're out there and you're listening and we can get a New Year's greeting from you. Now, this is going to be Pat. Is this Pat?
This is Bruce.
Bruce, how's Bruce?
Bruce is doing well. Happy New Year, Jim.
You know, I thought you were joking when you said you put that engagement ring on my credit card.
No, it's right on there.
Now I know who hacked me. So, anyway.
Yeah, but you don't have to make a payment for 3 months.
I know. I like that part.
Yeah.
So how are you doing
Yes, sir.
today? Bruce Mears.
Doing great. Been up early. Got a few things done. Got a lot more things to get done around the house today, but I just wanted to call in and thank you for another year of Weller Does Delmarva, Jim. I don't think a lot of your listening audience knows what you do for the community.
Well,
when you give people time on your show for nonprofits and churches, and you're an asset to our community. I appreciate you, and I think your listening audience does, and I'm happy to be a part of the Weller Does Delmarva family.
Well, thank you very much for the kind words, and congratulations on your engagement. You are marrying up, okay?
Yes, I am, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I admit that. Live in person, I admit that.
Is there already a date for the wedding?
Yeah, September 28th.
No kidding, of next year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Batten down the hatches, Ocean View, Delaware.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's kind of cool. All right.
I think Nancy started work on that about 10 seconds after I slid the ring on.
Well, there you go. Well, good. I'm excited for both of you.
Yeah, great.
All right. Happy
Thank
New
you,
Year,
Jim.
my friend.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year. I appreciate you, my friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Where'd Tracy get to? Can you give Donald a microphone when you get a minute, please? All right. So the phone lines are open. If anybody wants to call and just say Happy New Year, we're going to go around the room. In the meantime, we're going to talk to my friend Donald McIlvaine. So, Donald, Happy New Year.
Same here, bud.
And what are you going to do for New Year's?
Very little.
Very little. You're not going to be out and about, are you?
I used to.
Okay. I bet you did. You were hanging out with Jack Daniels, weren't you?
I used to stay out all night.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
Were you a mess?
Pending.
Pending. Okay. Not going to own up to that. How you feeling?
I feel better than I have.
Okay. Well, good. Well, nice seeing you, okay?
Same here, bud.
All right. Happy New Year, all right?
Anybody wants to know anything about Jim Weather, you ask me.
Okay. You got all the answers.
I got all the answers.
All right. Thank you, Donald.
Thank you, bud.
All right. Let's talk to Jim Bosco right while he's there. I could tell he's been waiting patiently. All right. Jim Bosco. What's it been like taking care of Linda Bosco?
It's been a job.
It's been a job?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're a union man. You're a good hard worker.
Yes, I do, and I did take my breaks.
Well, thank you for all you do. I want to thank you for being part of this show. You're part of our other show. You're just a good friend, and if you were taller, I'd hug you.
Yeah.
But anyway, no. Thank you very much.
Well, I just want to thank you for trusting me to do both.
Well,
even though I don't do it good, but just
Okay.
trust me.
Well, we appreciate you much. Linda, do you have anything else you want to say? No? She's like, man, no, I don't.
Just that I appreciate all the help I've had from him.
He's-
He's been very patient.
You know, people named Jim are rather saintly.
Yes,
you know what
they
I'm
are.
saying?
Yes.
We're like 2 degrees from just being perfect.
Yes, Jim's and Collins.
Jim's and Collins.
Jim's
there you
and
go.
Collins, yes.
All right. Well, very good.
You want to talk to Jonathan now?
I can. I was going to talk to Sam. We're going to talk to Sam real quick. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, everybody.
Everything
Glad to be
good?
Here once again.
Good to be here. We're glad to see you. I want to thank you for coming so regularly and being so well behaved in the audience. In other words.
Well, you got me tamed. You got the whip, and I behave when you hit me with the whip. So
Okay.
you
All right.
won.
Well, we appreciate you both. Now we'll talk to
Thank you.
Sandy.
God bless, and now for the boss.
Okay. Yep. Sam and Sandy Katz.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. Well, we appreciate you coming every week and your
We
friendship, and
appreciate you.
you're doing a great job over there.
Next week's going to be my last Saturday that I can see you, though.
Oh, really? Why?
I took on a job.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, we're going to miss you.
I had to.
Well, you can listen.
I'll
You
be-
can listen,
I'll be
and
working
we'll
it.
talk about you
Love again.
regularly. Okay. Thank you.
in Lewis.
Okay. Well, good. Thank you. All right, we'll get Steve real quick, but I got a phone call. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can. Who am I talking to?
Well, we met a long time ago. I'm Jack Riddle.
Jack Riddle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm watching the show, and I wanted to tell you what I'm doing for New Year's Eve because it's very exciting.
What's that?
Well, I've got my 4 little grandkids, and we're going to have New Year's Eve at 9 o'clock. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to have all my grandkids for the weekend.
All right, and as you get older, it'll go from 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock and so on.
Well, I don't know, but we're gonna shoot for 9 o'clock and see if we can make it. But
all right.
On a serious note, I just want to thank you for all the stuff you guys do for the community. You've been a big help to our Rotary and all the things. You give us lots of time, and I know that's a money thing because you don't charge us. So I want you to just tell you how much we appreciate all the help you and Colin do to help make this community a better place. I really personally appreciate it. And I know all the 200 and some Rotarians in Sussex County, and there's probably some in New Jersey that we need to talk to.
I agree.
I'll appreciate all you do, Jim.
All right, well, happy New Year to you and Susan and the grandkids, and thank you for your friendship and your support.
All right, go
See
get
ya.
them.
All right, bye. All right, now we're going to switch gears to Steve Grossman, who has been a faithful supporter of the show, comes every Saturday, most Saturdays, and just an all-around good guy. What, did I say that out loud? Steve's
you did.
He's a human being. Steve's a human being. No, all-around good guy. Steve, thanks a lot. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
Good.
Thank you. And to echo Jack, thank you very much for the time you give us. You are a credit to the community, and we appreciate every bit you give us. So
well, you're welcome. All right, and Lisa, any parting words?
Happy New Year to everybody, and be safe and stay healthy.
God bless America. All right.
Yes.
Yep. All right, Denny, can we have a quick word with you? All right, here we go to Denny. Denny Carroll. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm tutorful.
Tutorful.
Twice
All
as
right.
good as wonderful.
Well, I want to thank you also for your friendship and for coming to the show. And
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
you give us you give us some advice behind the scenes. I appreciate that. And how's Carol doing?
She's doing okay. She's
All right.
tired, though. We were down in Richmond for a couple days.
Okay.
I was visiting our daughter.
Man, we have gotten tired over the holidays, to be quite frank with you. You know, it just so much going on. It doesn't stop until it stops. So.
Well, I'm ready to keep on going. You know, it comes too close to getting stopped in my life once or twice.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, thank you for your friendship, okay?
Mahalo, melikalikimaka, hawalamaka hekiho.
And the same to you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, do we want to talk to Danita or no? No? Oh, good morning. She was saying no? All right, and is that Oscar with you?
It is.
Okay, Oscar, how you doing?
Good. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Colin's mom, Danita. So, and Colin is one of her favorite sons, I believe. All right. Did you want to say hi to us? All right. Give him the microphone there.
Hi.
How are you doing? Is that it?
Doing great.
Good. Well, thanks for coming every week.
I appreciate it. And
right.
now when I was sitting here looking out the window here, I remember when airplanes used to land here, when we watched the airplanes land.
That's right. And you could buy beer across the street, too.
Yeah, you know, there's a bar that was, yeah, that's right. Do you remember that?
The Roundhouse or whatever
do
it
you
was.
remember that? Yeah, we have that in the Milford Museum. They got a picture of that.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't know what it was until one of the old people, I shouldn't say old
Told
people,
you.
one of the more senior centers of people in Milford told me what it was. So,
Yep. All right.
All right, well, thank you for all you do.
Yep, thank you. All right, we got everybody, didn't we, Tracy? All right, so Tracy, you want to have a word with us real quick? Let's turn the camera on Tracy, or she could sit down here if she wants. Tracy's been working with me for a few years now. You know, she's a pretty good person most of the time. No, I met Tracy at church. Let's take a picture real quick here. Right, yeah. I met Tracy at church. Her and I don't know what the words is. We worked the door together, or we worked the crowd together.
Yeah,
and
we worked the crowd.
Yep, and we kind of grew on each other, in other words. And she started helping us on Saturdays. You've come as far as Laurel and everywhere. Look, like Laurel, another state.
Yeah, it was a long day. Yeah, it was
But she comes from Camden on Saturday mornings real early and helps us out. So thank you very much. And you and Denise and your son Joseph are going, is it hiking or walking on New Year's Day?
Well,
We're walking.
Walking?
Hiking is basically walking.
Okay, good enough then. Anyway, so that's good. So that way Denise won't have to go to the auction.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, so anyway.
It depends.
It depends. All right, anything else you want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody else is saying thank you, so I thought I'd join in.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Not
no,
that you
I
appreciate me or
actually-
anything, but
I actually appreciate our friendship, really.
All right.
That's one of the reasons why I keep coming and working.
all right, well, good. It's not for the money, it's for the
Nah.
friendship.
Yeah,
all right,
it
well,
really
good.
is.
All right, well, good. All right, I couldn't pay you enough to be my friend.
Yeah, that's right.
I won't try. I won't even try, all right? All right, well, thanks a lot, okay?
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right, yep, Happy New Year. So, folks, that's it. I mean, we're in the last minute or two. Lawrence is back at the studios. Did we want to get Colin or Jonathan on? Oh, they're a firm no. They're a firm no. So, Colin Walls, the second or junior Colin Walls, and then Jonathan are Colin's sons. They do a great job. Couldn't do it without them. And Hunter, we miss you today. Hunter is usually here. All right, everybody, God bless you. Last minute of Weller Does Delmarva right here on Delaware 105.9. Happy New Year. Now, we're still on 102.3 Fine Day Radio, and we're still on TV Delmarva. For 10 seconds, everybody. What can I say in 10 seconds? Weller's will be open Tuesday. God bless America. Thank you. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. You might spill.